We're gonna cook, is what we're gonna do. Off the bus, everyone. This is where we're supposed to meet the client for our next mission. It seems you haven't seen much of Nest K if you haven't yet to learn of Bud Vista. Wait, Bud Hista. What why do words like this? Who made this word? Gracious. What could those things roaming around the restaurant possibly be? They don't appear to be very normal to me. Turning around, I spotted rather strange-looking people with just a strange behavior. Isn't that K-Corp's staff? What are they doing? I see individuals covering their heads with strange masks. Maybe there's some kind of mascot. It could be pretty cute when we look up close. Those mascots have people running and screaming, though. Seems a bit off, but let's leave them be. Doesn't look like they're coming this way. I don't particularly feel like getting wrapped up in something bothersome. And just what are you up to with that rock from the roadside, mysterious fella? Oh. Chicken-headed K-Corp security. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're head crabs. So why is this guy taking cover behind them? It's just hiding behind me. Dude! Before I could complain further, the chicken-headed crowd attacked us. Look at these. Look at that. Kind of look adorable. The ultimate. Whoa! Perfect. Get soused. Wait, did you sauce Gregor? Did he sauce Gregor? I did neglect to introduce myself. Here's my business card. You may call me Sam Joe. Disregarding the growling hostilities surrounding him, the man handed us his card straight away. Thought we'd be fooled by such big fancy words. Well, joke's on you. I secretly know how to read. You thought I couldn't, but I did. The raw chickens jumped at people. Oh my god. Oh my god, just right to his face. Oh my god, they're head crabs. We're beating his Half-Life too. Where's Gordon Freeman and Gordon Ramsay? We need him. We need both of them right now. Handle this request, and I'll offer you groundbreaking benefit. The right to free orders from this restaurant for the rest of your lives. Where do I sign up? I hate chicken puns. Too bad! You're gonna deal with it. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna take every chicken pun in the world if it means we can eat chicken free forever. So you better deliver, dude, or I will burn this nest down at the cost of everyone's lives. This takes me back to old days. What if anyone remembers it, you know? Oh, there it is! Oh, we've got it. We've peaked. We've done it. We can no longer go back. It's all downhill from here. That's all I wanted. I just wanted this. I'm done. My streamer career's over. No more Feywild tours. I've seen it. I've seen it all. There's nothing new to ever experience. Why is there whistling? Why is there whistling? Where was that? Why is that? Jesus Christ, where's Cromer? Alright, everything needs to stop. There was whistling. Was it from Faust? Did Faust whistle? You're gonna drive Sinclair insane, you... Oh no, he actually, okay, he's fine. Don't freak me out. Oh my god, I've never heard that until I haven't used her. Did they patch that in? Jesus, that legitimately freaked me out. I'm gonna have to pull that soundbite and make that a redeem. What are we supposed to do to resolve a distortion? There's still just, alright, there's still the background just climbing all over there. It's simple. Belle seems to have a habit of prefacing her expositions with a disclaimer about their simplicity. What we will do is open up the heart of the distorted. And I mean that quite literally. We just open the rib cage and pull out their heart. Oh, he's coming. We get a free chicken for life after we're done whacking these bullets, eh? Dude, let's STAB. I get it. That one was sliced them all bare. Oh. Good. Nod. Like she didn't nod, she said nod. Heathcliff. Oops. Grr, eat it from the inside out, buddy. You're just gonna get salmonella, it's fine. Like, I think I like Heathcliff better this way, you know? He actually seems intelligent now. Outis began jostling the chicken with all her might. I heard something tear. It didn't actually come off, did it? The distortion is a phenomenon that arises from deeply personal psychological shock. This wall has to be brought down using methods that the distorted would approve.
And in this case, the distorted would want chicken-based cooking, right? Those traumatized soldiers were moved to tears by my dishes as they gobbled up the stuff. Hey now, is it just me, or did I hear somebody scoff at that?
How droll. What does a CF know about cooking? You're better off flipping hamburger patties with your pincer. There's VA in the Korean VA. That's
yes,
right.
Hello!
I forgot he voices Mr. Krabs in Korea.
Actually, hold on. Have you been cooked before, Ryushu?
Oops. I have crafted dishes on a level that you as a trifling cook couldn't dare imagine.
Okay, now I'm starting to get mad.
Let's see, and I'm on Shu's side.
Why are we splitting up into teams now?
Like, this is childish, really. Do you guys seriously want to take sides over this? Tell us, why don't you tell us? Which side are you on, Ishi? If you had to choose between Greg and Ryoshi to serve food for us sinners.
Don't you try and coax her. I know Ishmael and I have been thick as thieves since early on.
In spite of Gregor's confidence, Ishmael's face and posture portray a sense of awkwardness.
Ishmael?
Like, sorry, Greg, but if it's canned goods we're talking about, I ate more than I ever want on the ship. I hate you now. I'm going to get you killed in every fight. Even though there wasn't much rapport to begin with, I could hear what little trusting bond existed between the two fall apart. I shan't choose, and instead I humbly await your selection. I don't need that. You take it. You just default over here. Lastly, Mersalt quietly stood behind Gregor. My boy!
Mersalt.
Mersalt.
I'm a little touched. I know we never got to talk much, but you still decided to come and stand by me in my time of need.
I have only done so because joining the team with fewer members would set the balance right. Some will proclaim that they saw tears well up in Gregor's eyes at that moment. Look at them, they're just vibing. Look at them vibe. They're doing a little groove. The little EP guys just dancing around. Oh, do they reek of sweets and salts when they charge in? Some taste of spicy seasonings and some of the pop of the flavor of soy sauce. The teeth on their bars may prick. The mouth is inconvenience worth enduring. Wait a minute, is that why I saw you mumbling sometimes? You took a bite out of them?
You didn't actually take them. You didn't actually eat the raw meat, did you?
Poultry may cause infection when consumed uncooked. Please refrain from adding unnecessary strain to the manager outside of battling wounds. Oi, Kyoto, don't got anything to say about this? She must think we will not recognize that this log is hers if she doesn't confirm it. Come on, she can't possibly have her in the sand like that. Who do you think she is, an ostrich? DQ ate one? Just picked one up and consumed it. Ah, DQ. That's what I like about Limbus. I stare at Gregor's dish for a good while. What is this, Gregor? What is that hat? Did they just they just gimp up a hat and put it on? That does not match. It's aesthetic. I looked at Ryoshu serving next. I felt like I was looking at a brand new work of art. As in, I had no idea what it was supposed to be. Oh God! Heathcliff and Mersalt had caught the owner of Umbong's and put him in a seat. They just off-screen captured him and put him in a seat. We started by feeding him Ryoshu's cooking. And then he died of food poisoning. Wait. I think I can hear his voice in my head. Flock to chicken communication. It's similar to clown communication, only with a lot more dings and dongs and balking. A funeral procession in my mouth. Oh. Grr. Is your cooking theme poultry apocalypse, he asks?
Got too cocky here, Ryushu. Confidence is good and all, but it's no match for a hard-boiled experience. Guess it's my turn. Open wide now, pal.
He's wondering if it was sludged up from the food waste dumpster outside. Oh. There he is. There's the lad. Oh, wow. Ow. Oh, God. Did I just hurt myself? That was a little underwhelming. I didn't do a lot of damage. Alright, you sit there in the timeout corner and think about what you've done. Hit the she IDs. Ow. Ryoshu. Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't touched any of the she IDs, so I should probably do that at some point. Like, they're all, like, up T1. They have no levels. I guess each team can prepare another dish then. How's that sound? And just like that, thus began Limbuscompany's petite cooking competition. Oh my god, story. Alright, here we go. Huh? Can anyone tell me what this food is meant to be? It was quite simple. Wow. Manager Esquire. Is not chocolate such a delicacy? Thus, we put it into the cooking. Next, I utilized oranges as a substitute for potatoes, for I much dislike the tuber.
뭐? 누구 마음대로 감자를 빼냐? 어이없는 새끼네.
What? Who do you think you are to take such spuds out like that? You're a right baffling bird.
Okay, but why is the chicken so brutally torn to bits? It was customary in our town to rip chickens into bite-sized pieces. Using one's hands and was a treat to remember. He's like asleep. He's just sleep, talking, standing now. Why? And what's this black thing? Why is there a lump of coal in the pan?
Played an awful lot for a mouthless cuss. Do you even know how to eat this stuff?
Have any of you even tasted this thing? the humming. You can't just feed others things you haven't tried yourselves. We're trying to please someone here. Heathcliff grabbed the lump out of the serving and shoved it into the nearest person's mouth. Oh, not even his mouth, just the nearest person's mouth. God, I love DQ's expressions. Mersalt turned to Heathcliff very slowly.
The dressing is erroneous overall. Failure to properly cook the chicken has resulted in a residual stench of blood and other unpleasant odors. The sauce is too thick to bring out a deep flavor. The inconsistent cuts of the meat contribute to the serving's inability to rouse one's appetite. Have you got Looney?
That what you have to say?
None. I have not finished. The seasons and spices are a complete disaster, and the taste in my mouth is even worse than plaster. Lacking sugar, you toss 2.5 spoons of butter, and the end result simply belongs right in the gutter.
I am quite sorry.
You saying, if I must ask, if you aim to throng my teeth and prong my tongue by cooking wrong? Seeing as this plate's a headstrong lens to ding-dong notions of what food is to you all along.
I have not one excuse. It just dozing off.
Stand back and let me do the cooking.
But oh, in the wings' name, I'm supposed to make food that's both salty and clean, sweet but not too sugary, and lightly cooked but somehow also crispy.
How weak. You cannot withstand a few criticisms and come whining like the pathetic soldier you are.
If you're so damn sure of yourself, Outis, why don't you do it yourself then?
You leave me to no choice.
Boom! There's an instant hat. It just fades in. It just...
You leave me no choice.
Just becomes instant chef. Out of my way, stragglers. It's about time someone led this troop. Oh my god, he's wearing the hat! Just dictating and editing for Sorry. Sorry, I need you to...
It's fucking bullshit.
Make your life difficult. Just drag a hat in. Actually, sorry, just put chef hats on everybody. I want everyone to have their own goofy little chef hat. I'm sorry, sorry. You can take your rage out on my avatar. Just the editor beam right on Ifany. There you go. It's raw.
Potatoes should be cut into square pieces so that they may be evenly cooked on all sides, unlike your personality.
Nevertheless,
the square shape's 5 centimeters.
Mersalt looked more charismatic than ever with the mantle of... We've got the roast my hat on.
Watch closely. You need to employ a wide variety of ingredients. Being a picky eater is what stunted your growth. What I'm saying is you're short, Sinclair. I can still get taller from here. I think. Also, an imbalanced diet is the reason why your hair's turned all gray. Faust has always had... Your hands in particular have become coarse and rough for the same reason. Excuse me? Like, this is all because of all the work I did aboard the ship. I'm on a boat, guys! I was on a boat! Me next, Outis. What about me? What's the diagnosis? Don't yell frivolously like that. You're being a distraction. You only have 2 chances left, right, team? How about we start with mersalts made by following the formula to a T? Prepared with pinpoint precision, mersalt's dish looked like a picture in a cookbook come to life. It looks edible. After having a taste of mersalt's work, the restaurant owner quietly savored it, contemplating for a while. Ga ga ga, gee gee, goo goo goo. I had to ruminate on this dish for a long time. It was an excellent serving in all tangible ways. The smell, the taste, the presentation. Yet, I felt that it was still missing something. I couldn't quite describe it with words. Gig, or just baby noises at me. And that was professionalism as a cook. An ironic smidgen of a blemish within perfection. What? Excuse you? Can we just beat the distortion out of him? That is why this dish cannot get a pass, unfortunately. With only 1 chance left, Outis brought her dish to the table. What are these couple of needles in this dish for, Outis? Look like Clock's hands. Simple decoration. I added it in tribute to you, executive manager. Oh, I'd get bonus points if I could. Delicious. Oh. The comment that followed from the owner was too sensational for me to put into words. Oh wow, we're just going full-on Ratatouille moment. Okay. Dude's having a flashback. Owner's mama. You're such a mess. What are you doing with this freaky mask on your head? Back in your mama's day, we grinned and bore with all sorts of nonsense. How are you gonna live through this unforgiving world if you get all heartbroken over something so small? Get it together already. Puke on all his trauma. That always seems to work. I like how it's this every single time we load, which is perfect. I don't want it to change. What is happening? That is not the image I was prepared for today. Ooh, I finally found it. I thought he'd keep his top secret recipe locked up tight and away, but he was using it as a trivet to eat ramen. Is that my restaurant's recipe? How did you get your hands on it? Dude's jacked, man. Look at him. I said a spy. Did you really think a part-timer willing to come in an hour early to help with prep on minimum wage would actually exist? Why would you? I had no choice. If I don't meet the quota HQ demands from me, my restaurant will be shut down. Oh, it's worse? Oh no. The recipe! The recipe is still in my head. 2 spoons of sugar, 1.5 spoons of soy sauce, then add minced garlic. That panic. Oh my god. It's no use. I'll have it burnt in the concept incinerator. Any trace of the recipe will be gone, including the memories in your head. Oh wow. I forgot concept incineration is now a thing. No! How do you just buy that at the store? It's like, yo, I'm just gonna go down to Hobby Lobby and pick me up the concept disintegrator. You know, no problem. Just go to Home Depot, do it yourself, build it better. DIY concept incinerator. If the concept was erased, then how did they get the recipe from his memory? Huh. We transcend the concepts. We can know everything. He distorted, I don't know. This just reconcepted it. Running this chicken joint, I'd forgotten something important. That's right. The chicken I wanted to cook was something that even my mother could enjoy. That's even sadder. Something to please her extremely particular palates. No, wait. I knew all along. Are they playing like a card game? What are they doing here? The real reason Mama wouldn't eat chicken is because we couldn't afford to feed the whole family. It's why we always had a stash of coupons at home. Oh, those are coupons. 10 of them could be exchanged for a free chicken. 10 of them, huh? That seems silly. We're gonna pull for chickens. I want my 3-star chicken. My mother would keep collecting them for me. You did all that to feed me a chicken you wouldn't eat. Oh. These are pizza coupons.
Pizza. Son, your mama, she like pizza better. Oh, my head. I like how that got him to not stop distorting. Sorry, you see? You see? Pizza is the superior food. Sorry can solve any problem with given enough pizza. I can't thank you enough. I mean, my restaurant's still absolutely screwed up and I've lost my recipe and my business is shut down, but still, I think I'm ready to start anew. The owner of Unbongs gave us a wrapped up box. Oh, baby. Hey, you solved the problem. It's an invaluable treasure of mine. There's nothing else like it. Surrounded by sinners full of anticipation, the lid was lifted. Pet Newts! Oh my god. Meet Bongi, the one and only doll for our mascot. I made it hoping it'd see use one day. But I'm glad to be giving it as a gift of my gratitude. And then the face, the ASCII face, look at him. PM, please make this merch. We are neither high-lifers or greedy vultures. We were merely children who loved technology. Do you remember the day when we first felt that we were breathing? Back then, that breath alone would suffice. Or perhaps it was the air that was exceptionally clear that day. Oh, wow. We were here for like all of one day and now it's all on fire. The view is obscured by smoke and dust. Listen, I'm sorry. We fed Heathcliff the spicy chicken. He went to the bathroom. We didn't know it was going to get this bad. We would have given him some Tums or something. It is time to turn the clock. All right, listen. I might revive you guys, but I ain't bringing back a whole city, all right? No, that's on K-Corp, all right? I'm like, they can fix it. I can hear you saying the only conscious sinner at the moment. Muster up his remaining strength to speak. What happened? What did everybody die? The others are on the floor among dismembered corpse. Man, that must have been some hella chicken. Fatal injuries were left by an abnormality. Oh, it was too spicy. Yet we're in the middle of a nest. Were abnormalities supposed to be confined with the lobotomy corpse branch facilities or dungeons? Meanwhile, the abnormality pierced Yi-Sang's abdomen as I wondered. Yeah, I'm just sitting here like doing a ponder and then Yi just got spoinked. This mission begins with a person rather than a place. Oh boy, everyone line up. We need to go and select whose trauma it is today. Who gets the trauma stick? Who wants to hold the trauma stick? A person. And look, we have a volunteer.
I don't like where this is going.
Quiet, I'll be answering questions. It's rare for me to actually engage this early on in the chapter, but here we are. I can't have you screwing it up this time. As you all know, the golden bows are relatively recent discovery. Fortunately, J-Corp and D-Corp didn't have much interest when we visited their districts, because they're stupid. That is why those facilities were populated by no more than backstreet miscreants or ragtag syndicates. However, there are wings that have caught wind of their existence and value early, like K-Corp, whose turf we're in right now. But I thought we'd already taken the golden bow here in K-Corp's nest. I never said that there were any rules that say only one bow may exist in a district. Assets for new districts are expensive and take a lot of time, so we try to reuse what we can. By the way, oh, I'm here. Hi guys, remember me? Oh! Okay, that's cool. That's fine, Virgilus. Now then, keep your mouth shut until you're there. All as usual. Dante just seemed to have something to say. Does it look like I give a shit? It's Dante. What has he ever done? So what are the golden bows used for anyway? Oh, we're asking spicy questions now. They'll power an orphan crushing machine. The what? The orphan crushing machine. Did I stutter? Like, we gotta crush the orphans. So how do you think we get orphan paste? They're branches, as their name suggests. That's what we call stems growing from a trunk of a tree. These ones happen to have a golden glow. They're branches, they glow, like they're golden, they glow. They're like, Like trees. Now trees, you see, you plant them in the ground and they grow up and they use sunlight to get energy, and then they're used to like shade people, but also make oxygen. Also, by the way, did you know there's different types of trees? There's like pine trees and there's like red oak wood trees. Someone was running this way in a hurry from the other side. The civilian was too busy running to look ahead. They bumped into the sinners and fell to the ground. Don't go that way. You don't tell me what to do. Sir, you're coming out of a bull. The dude's over here just like, yeah, man, listen, Bob, I don't know about this. Do we get paid overtime? This seems like hazard pay. Like, bloody. Debris created by the abnormality narrowly grazed past us. The hell are you doing? Just watching from here won't do us any good. It'll crush us all to a pulp. Outis, you remembered you were part of this team. You're greatly mistaken. Have that insane brat's daily ramblings finally managed to brainwash you? Oh, prithee, what dost thou mean by this insane brat? People are dying over there as we speak, though. Although it will take much time and many lives, they will eventually suppress it, like how we do. And I'll say, I didn't expect a whining amateur who would cry for his parents whenever he died to willingly suggest self-sacrifice. Death has become a triviality to you, has it? Don't trauma. The bean has already been traumatized, man. Don't leave him alone. We're not fixers, and we certainly cannot be heroes. Turning the clock obviously hurts whenever I do it, and the pain is something I can never get used to. And yet, I think we should suppress it. I can't logically explain why, but I feel like we should. And I was like, all right, listen, I can't gun for this promotion if you keep contradicting me every single time I say anything. While all the other sinners went ahead, Faust remained and gave me a peculiar stare. What is it? You think my judgment was inefficient? No, I just thought it would be interesting to see how you react once you've reclaimed your memory. Faust's strange statements held me in place for a moment, but I decided I wanted to deal with questions that are immediately ahead of me first. Faust, I've been wondering for a while. Are you just like mentally insane? That flying machine, it's been irking me. Got the urge to see ID for the 3000th time. But hold up, kitty. In front of you, and then Sinclair just got out of existence. This is definitely, and the camera's just like getting zoomed, just getting in there like, oh man, look at this Limbus idiot, just got absolutely wasted. Oh god. Hello, sir. Guys, I think we made it through. That's a lot of burn, buddy. Roshanade! Bam. Listen, you're literally, yeah, there you go. Pierce him. Oh, they take more tremor damage? Oh, I see. Please roll heads. Thank you. I mean, I'd be crying too if I had a person stuck in my mouth. Yep, that's what I figured. Oh my god, you almost won it, dude. You almost won it. You almost pulled through, my man. Chainsaw wrench. Alright, he's almost staggered. Now he's gonna be mashed potatoes. There we go. Now his body should be staggered. The skull. I'm attempting to pry him out. Breaks the body. Oh wow. Okay. 2 HP. You got this. There you go. Get egged. Egged. You came back later than I expected. I was just about to take my first nap in a while. Maybe go get a Slurpee. I had hoped that I could have met Sir Siegfried again. Who's Sir Siegfried again? It really is strange, though. He's not one to miss spectacles with this many spectators around. It means that this isn't something they want people to notice. Then what was with the cameras? As the futile conversations reached an end, the bus lazily pulled to a stop. We'd arrived in front of a building so tall that it would take a while to count the floors.
A few shrank down as if intimidated. I understood Sinclair being one, but Heathcliff and Ishmael also seemed to be pressured. I guess we earned some renown. We're finally being invited to places regular people would live. Hey, it's the dude with the iPad. How you doing, man? You're the latest expected. I have no idea what my voice was, so, you know, I'm just gonna improvise. As expected? That man is. It's a pleasure to meet you again. I want you to know that this is my heartfelt sentiment, and not a formality. A familiar face I never expected to see again greeted us. I'm out. Told you I'm not dealing with this. Give it a moment. Let's hear what he has to at least say, okay? Let go! Do you even know how it feels to have nightmares about doing tango with raw chickens? Eh? To tell you the truth, my last request was a test to measure your competence. And you passed with flying colors. Congratulations! I mean this one as well. Who are you to test and grade us, you? That's of course at the discretion of Mr. Samjo, my shrewd secretary. Chair your match to be from Limbus Company. Pleasure to meet you. I'm John Grad. I've heard a lot about you from Shamjo. It almost made me a fan. And you must be John J. Jumanji-ish. Can we speak for a moment? I need to know what time it is. I mean, I don't mind, but you can't hear me anyway. I was embarrassed to bring it up in front of your whole group, but actually, one of your employees was an old friend of mine. Oh, who is it? He wouldn't give me any nods either. Perhaps he was embarrassed like me. I was just struggling hiding how disheartened I was. Maybe you weren't as close as you thought then. Wait, can you hear my voice? Mr. Dungrad, this person is unable to communicate normally. That's why I'm talking, Shamjo. It's like I'm back to being a child, muttering my woes to a wind-up toy. Don't you think? It was a monologue? I was being monologued at? Damn it. What are you two even doing? Wasting my time? I hoped I could work in a company as big as this. Then maybe you could have applied for companies. Why didn't you give it a shot? You're like joking, right, Grodian? Not everyone can join these companies. This kind of firm only accepts the very best of elites. Like Faust or Yi Sang, for example. Yeah, okay, so like, why did you choose to join Limbus Company out of all the options you had? There must have been better companies to apply for. Because I am Faust. That doesn't answer the question, Faust. Don't dodge me. I will extract the lore book out of you. What about you, Yi? Let me take the what? Oh, I'm being talking to. I haven't had my coffee yet. Let me take the trouble of asking back, manager. I just woke up in the forest and then you ran me almost, you know, you just came through with a bus, you popped off and you're like, stab us. And I was like, okay, I don't know what's happening. I mean, that's because I had no other choice. Yeah, see? That should sufficiently answer your own question. So you didn't have another, you could have just said I didn't have a choice. You could, that would have been, why do you people have to talk in circles? I heard the rumors about a newly found company collecting organic objects called golden boughs. And those golden boughs are found exclusively inside closed-down branch facilities of the Department Corporation. How did you learn about the existence of golden boughs? It was a recent discovery. We've been using a Department Corp branch near our research facility as a lab until months ago. Then one day, while we were happily indulged in research in that laboratory, in the lobotomy branch facility, armed terrorists attacked the place. It was all too sudden. Have you seen a bomb set off before your eyes? It's quite the spectacle. It all starts and ends in a split second. Just like the universe, isn't it? How severe was the damage? Also, is there like any coffee shots, donuts, or like raw packets of sugar in the snack cabinet? I'm going to turn his gaze from Yi Sang to the sporadically unoccupied seats. You see those empty seats? They'll stay that way for a while. Their owners died in that act of terror. Someone pull out the violin. Please start playing the world's smallest violin. We need to set them a thank you.
Taki already drank all the 5-hour energy shots.
Oh god, I'm going to be dealing with that all weekend. Let me be blunt. I suggested an accord with that will benefit both parties. If you help us retake the laboratory, we'll yield the ownership of the golden bough we've found to you. I have a question. Is this a fixed contract or a post-fulfillment review contract? Will it be represented by delegate bodies or co-executive members? I'll let me answer that. This will be a delegate body represented immediate contract with no warranty liability. A contractual signing overseen by an observer from a grade 1 contract office will take place following due process. A contract office? I don't know what's going on. Does it really have to be so complicated? Oh god. This is where regenerative ampules are made. Oh man, we get to learn where the sauce is made. They're probably called HP bullets, but the underlying principle is nanobot-based medical treatment. So, Dongran, are you continuing your research on improving those cure-all nanobots? Of course not, you idiot. HP bullets have long been commercialized. My project right now is improvement of live shock using HP bullets. Oh god, there's an up. Think about it. We can get endless supplies of high quality meat. Oh. Is it really necessary to go this far for food? Oh no, I feel the rainbows coming on. Oh no. No, this is more than breeding. They will never realize they have the ability to fly their entire life. They're chickens. They're chickens. They don't fly. They hover at best in a downward direction. They fall slowly. Yi Sang spoke, staring directly into Dongran. It was unusual of him to take this much interest in matters. I must object. Chickens cannot fly in the first place, and thus this technology is providing quality welfare to many. It's okay, Shamjo. For someone who usually wouldn't look others in the eye to glare directly at a person, that's a sign of desperation, isn't it? The husbandry. Something seems to have happened in the lab. My iPad has gone off. I think it's low on battery, or that could just be an Amber Alert. I can never tell the difference. What is this? Intimidating machine. Whoops, that was a misfire. A second explosion has been detected. Please activate the regeneration ampule in your possession, and please wait for K-Corp's security staff that will arrive within 18 seconds of Uh-oh. Same old announcement. I wonder, why are broadcasts like that told in such calm voices? Won't a little gasping and panicking be more effective in getting people to evacuate? Are they the terrorists that are occupying the Lobotomy Corp branch? Indeed, speaking of the devil, they're part of the terrorist organization. They don't look like well-trained combatants. Oh, would you look at that? You got an eye for that now, kid? It's natural. They aren't the ones directly engaging in combat. It should take a single glance to notice that they appear lean and frail, just like Mr. Dongran. Oh, now we're throwing shade back. We can't lose to them. We have robots of our own. They should be here any minute now. Aha! And there it is. The Regeneration Ampule Administration Drone. We're gonna have a fight, a battle of robots. Like, it must be pretty handy to have them. Do they inject the ampules right as the staff is injured? Yes, as long as their heads aren't lost, the ampule is injected before the golden chime is passed, and their brain stops functioning. They're practically undying. Dang. Just... here we go. Well, not if you get head banged by a... whatever this is. By the way, who are these new faces with unfamiliar outfits? Anyone want to introduce yourself? None of our business. True, but it's kind of awkward to just be facing them. Someone's got to talk, no? Like, why should we introduce ourselves to a terrorist organization? We're no mere terrorist organization. Watch your words. I don't hate the sound of it. It lines up with my beliefs when I was 4. I love being a terrorist. I had to answer the call of grad school because the paper I wrote on atoms won a prize at the age of 11. We're not mere terrorists, we're super terrorists. I have a master's degree in terrorism. Should it? We are the Technological Liberation Alliance. Alright, that's official. They're gonna talk like hillbillies even though they're super smart. Liberate? What technology exactly? Does technology yearn for freedom?
Maybe they're talking about the animals in the lab, I think. You hear that? He thinks we're animal protectors or something. That's rich. I ate like 6 cows on the way here. My brain requires a lot of calories, okay? Sorry, but that went out of fashion a long time ago. You think we're working day and night assembling machines just to fight for happily raised chickens fried in healthy oil? Nah, man, chicken's chicken. It's delicious. Type X32 bolts are so hard to get these days, we have to order them from other nests. Do you have any idea how much tax is added? The import fees are ridiculous. You can substitute type X32 bolts by casting a C9 bolt and tempering it at an interval of 2 hours. Faust, don't help them. Oh, no, she might be right. It could work. Could you tell us why you're offering advice to enemies, Miss Faust? You wouldn't understand. Researchers have a creed more valuable than life. Faust. So have you talked to Mike Hawk? You know, I haven't talked to Mike Hawk. What does Mike Hawk say? What kind of conversations does Mike Hawk have? Demonetized. Listen, as long as I play ignorant, we're fine. He had a message for Dover. I see. Mr. Dover is hard to find. He do be elusive that way. I can't believe Mike Hawk would say that. Shake my head. Shake my head. I know, right? Listen, honestly, if you've seen like anything from V Shoujo, I am downright tame by comparison. That certainly looks convenient. Broken bones heal up in a matter of moments. K-Corp provided us with an astronomical sum of research grant to support our research on improving the shampoo. Do keep this secret from Shredden. Please, she might get mad at me about it in 3 months. Hawk would only whine the thing after we've died. It's kind of a little hurting. Yeah, why don't we have, like, can we get, like, the ampules? Can we just not, that way I don't have to revive anyone anymore, ever again. Rhodia stood in front of a K-Corp drone and extended her right arm. Just like, shots now, please. Yes, drug arm shot now. Yes, please. Welcome. K-Corp drones are always there for your health. Administrating regeneration ampule. You might grow a 3rd arm now, Rhodia. You know, we'll just get you a second axe. It'll be fine. Cannot administer. Friendly entities of type 3J54 are eligible for serum injection, but regeneration ampules may be only administered to patients hemorrhaging 1 liter or more blood. Also, since you have not taken a cross-compatibility test for the ampules, we do not take any responsibility for possible side effects. Thank you. So would you grow that 3rd arm? What are you talking about? You want me to cut off an arm or a leg or something? I mean, you wanted the drugs, ma'am. You want them how badly you want them. How badly you want them. They're already doing that. Look at the K-Corp staff. They're cutting up their own limbs to get the ampule. How addictive is this stuff? It's a necessary requirement. It'd be a tremendous financial waste to use regeneration ampules for a little scratch. Oh no, I got a paper cut chops off arm. Drug now, please. So listen, you just need the brain right. Somebody chop my head off. I want a new body. Listen, my back gave out last night. I pulled a muscle. Got a Charlie horse this morning. I need that shit fixed. Cut my head off and then inject my brain with some go-go juice. I hate to make the comparisons, but its value is far above the caliber of small firms like yours, bro. Oh, Sinclair didn't like that. I'll have you know we're in line to become the next L Corp. Probably. I hope. Just then something grazed past my head. I mean, my head with a threatening shrill. Oh my god, what are they doing? Oh, thank you, Ishmael. Ishmael is... Alright, you getting a raise, Ishmael. Right, as another projectile flew at me, Ishmael swiftly stretched her arm to take the hit. Oh, thank you. I can't read that. I'm not smart enough. Instead, there was a K-Corp drone glaring with red. It's screaming at me in South Korean. I don't know what that means. Executive manager, are you alright? Yeah, Outis, where were you? Why didn't you shield me with your body? Like, I'm the one who got hit, Outis. Outis doesn't give a shit.
Still don't.
I should have taken the projectile for you. Curses. Now I'll never make MVP. See what your robots that cost a bomb to make are doing? You fired at an ally. I must object. That was not a friendly fire. Excuse me, am I not friend? Yuta, no, why? Yuta, why? Yuta, why? Why have you done this to me? Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. There it is. However, it does appear that exceptions couldn't be fully configured. I apologize for that particular shortcoming. Yeah, but why was it trying to shoot me with, like, heal juice? I assume that's heal juice. Visitors in this place is an extremely rare occurrence and as such a factor that wasn't put into consideration. Well, why the hell not? The K-Corp's regeneration drones do more than just heal. Oh, here it is. Here's the smiles. Here we go. You looking a little melty, Ishmael? Like, why is my body melting? Like, can anyone else make it make sense? Well, that's not good. Normally, K-Corp's drone administer regeneration ampules to injured personnel. However, it injects decay ampule to deserters. To deserters? Wait a minute. It shot the decay ampule at me because I was trying to escape the combat zone? Well, that's silly. Who's gonna clean that up? You gotta pay janitors extra. Like, that's just inefficient. What are you doing? Like, manager, what'll happen to me? You'll probably die, and then I'll bring you back. Like, this has happened, like, apparently 1,000 times already, you know, despite my best efforts. The clock's hands turn with agony. And then I'm on the floor just vibing. Meanwhile, Yi Sang is just ignoring the plot because he doesn't want to engage with his backstory. Yi Sang was starting to staring at an empty ambulance rolling on the floor. Like, this has been a surprising lack of you in this thing, despite the past featuring you, my guy. I don't know, maybe engages later. I don't even know what to do with your voice. I'm running out of voices, guys. There's too many people. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Nico, representative of Rose Spanner Workshop. Fabulous. Oh, we can do fabulous. Boring. Let's head back. What? Would you look at that? Our aura has made them flee out of town. Ow. Don't you smile at me. If you think this is gonna get me to stop, it won't. This is only encouragement. The lobotomy core branch we must reclaim isn't too far from here. Let's head there together. I was hoping I could get a ride on your bus. What a shame. Well, all right, buddy. Listen, you can give us a tour, but what do you want? You want to get on the bus? It's like 12 seats, buddy. You're going to be very disappointed. We're not allowed in the back, okay? You can't go into the infinite hallway that we've stuffed into the bus's closet. The group remained consistently noisy until the moment we arrived. Blah. I have been recording too many things. If there's one fortunate news, however, it's that we won't encounter any abnormalities here. I shifted into the wrong voice there. Why does this person keep talking to me? I don't see any terrorists. Oh, well, wax. I've bought plenty of redundant waste samples, so those model machines can rampage all they want. An ominous noise buzzed from the stopped machines. All right. You can hear me? I got pretty mad thinking you might have thought we ran off. So I'm sending you a message verbally with my hidden patented subwoofer. We got them installed in all the robots, just in case. I'm about to tell you something real important, so listen up. Excellent. I'm glad I shared that information with you. I just breathed into your face. I paused to rouse tension. Good, good, good. Are you properly roused? No, please don't ever say that sentence again. It's that you are. I bet you're so roused right now. You are a bunch of worthless worms. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. You're just worms. Like the squibbly worms that you find in the dirt. You know what worms are, right? Give me a break. I was all ears for this load of nonsense. What is this? What bull? This is stupid. Somebody smash that, please. Wait, Greg or dog. Will this blow up once it stops working like the last one? I don't know. Let's get Greg near it. Maybe it only goes off when Greg's nearby. There's something I've been meaning to ask. What kind of organization is this? Technology Liberation Alliance? She was an outstanding researcher who was once awarded the Best Employee Award, much like Mr. Don. What is it with these people in the Employer Award? Does it give you, like, I don't know, a lifetime supply of Mountain Dew or something? What could be the reason of a highly praised employee deciding to join terrorists? Here, last worms, you managed to bring more help than I'm in that mess, I see. Can't have war crimes without a Geneva Convention. That's true. And I bet you we don't have one of those bad boys. Well, looks like we can war crime then. Oopsie poopsie. And we put that away, that senior crap. We haven't even known each other for that long. Don't you see what's going on? They've all evacuated. Here I am buying time for them. Cool story, bro. Where's my bow? Where's my golden bow? I wish to wear it upon my head. It makes me feel pretty.
There we are. Here you go. Are you happy now? Are you pleased? You've booted me out of my clock mode. You're outnumbered, like you said. That noggin of yours probably knows you'd better surrender, eh? Let's say I do. It's clear what you'll do with me. You'll turn me into a worm, because I have this weird-ass fascination with worms. You'll neutralize me and keep me barely alive with worms. Cure me with your worms and your flaunted regeneration worms. Rinse and repeat until you get the worms you want. It sounds like a problem that can be prevented by giving us the answers right away. Am I asking too much? Of course you are, unlike you. We aren't planning to live like worms and roaches that feed on whatever's provided from above. This is really getting on my nerves. Can we stop with the bugs? She played Fear and Hunger too many times and never found the juice. She got worms and just had to deal. When? Oh, whoa. With an ear-piercing noise, the building was engulfed in an explosion. That just kind of melted the wall a little bit. I don't really see much. What did you do here? What did you accomplish? What happened? After taking the impact for others, Don Quixote and Mersault had been flung all the way to the column supporting the building, their backbones fully exposed. That's not good. I gotta fix that. Don Quixote in particular was impaled on a pillar. Good. Stay there. Don't cause any more problems. It must be the faith that they will come back to life at any time that prompted them to jump into danger without hesitation. Kind of like Haycorp. Do you see the parallels here? Because I do. Not out of any sort of friendship or affinity. Isn't that right? Don Quixote couldn't give any answers, whether due to death or the pointed edge stabbing through their mouth. Well, that's the worst place to get stabbed. How convenient. You can recover your body without using regeneration ampules. I don't know. The ampule looks handier and less painful. Can I have some? That'd be great. Is this really fine? And where does this all this time to rewind come from? Oh, that was a question I hadn't pondered until right now. Am I just T-corping somebody? Like what? Huh? Turn it. This hurts an awful lot. On it. God, they're so demanding, so whiny. They just get kind of blasted half apart, and they're like, my spine's out of my body. Heal me, Dante. Oh, I got a paper cut. Heal me, Dante. That group of fixers hasn't used regeneration ampules as single times as they came in here. Any sane combatant would kill to have those. There was one more thing. When we encountered Ran, they were distancing themselves from her in advance. The only explanation is that they knew there would be an explosion. Oh, we gotta fight the whole ass workshop. Oh, that's not good. Oh, give me a second. I think we need to call a timeout. Might be the sardine I ate this morning. My stomach is upsetting spaghetti tummy. My tummy-wummy doing an oopsie-poopsie. Boss. No such thing. SYNC is up next. Shren? She what? Shren told us something. Oh, while we're in here, don't ever use regeneration ampules, no matter what. You piece of ooh-wooing shit. Oh. Saying that out loud is breaching the contract, you dolt. That's so. Shin told you that. Why? You are Rhodian. I don't know. She said we'll see in due time. Well, we have the simplest way to find out, don't we? After filling with a regeneration ampule in his hand, Dongran made a sudden move. He quickly jabbed the ampule into the unguarded fixer's body like a dagger. Bro, wow. The fixer tried to remove the ampule, but its contents had already entered the system. Why do you look so surprised, boss? What happens if the ampule is ejected? Let's experiment. This is a Reggie thing to do. My god, it is just Reggie from Kenshi. This is weird. Are we about to get another Tomary? Please no. I don't know if I can handle another Love Town. The fixer's limbs begin to twist in strange angles. Then something started sprouting through the oh, here we go. Collapsed on the floor. The fixer tried to yell something, but failed to make any sound. Is it just me, or is this awfully familiar? Please, you don't really think you're the only one who remembers that bug den, do you, Greg, baby? Resembling larvas or snake. Ew. That's even worse. Oh, that's even worse. Oh dear. Wait, stop here, Woo. I dragged too many people into this. Also, I don't want to die. Well, it was my decision to take the deal for the money. Dear me, I should have gone on a bigger spree yesterday if I knew it would come to this. What do we got here? What nonsense are we up to today? Oh, that's right. We're beating the crap out of, like, the poser squad. Ignore the fact that I'm the one stealing IDs. They're obviously the posers. God. Oh, you leveled up. Does he make it? Fluphonic, is he poggering right now? Are you doing a pog? As he digs in the trash. He really is Flufonicus the third son. Just, oh, that's the boss! Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. How you doing, buddy? I'm just casually destroying you all. Don't mind me. Got him. Right in his stupid face! He's sitting there like, oh, listen, I didn't realize you'd cut up so fast. Listen, I'm sure we can talk this. Oh god, my face. Is that me? Am I being attacked by myself? What is happening? Stop it! Stop hitting me with my weapon! And then he's like, okay, fine, I'll just hit you with this fan instead. Oh! Oh boy, I could punch him. I'm gonna punch you, buddy. Oh my god, you sir are gonna have a bad time. He's dead now. Take that. Alright then. Can't you give us an explanation, Shredner? Now that we've beaten your entire workshop into a bloody pulp. Oh, you really off something. You don't even act surprised. Really, this was inevitable. Do you not know where we work? Ha! Employees that can be brought back to life without ampules, huh? This wasn't in the plan. It's not fair. And did I ask you why you volunteered to follow me to the laboratory? You told me this. 3 of my co-workers died. 5 of us died in that attack. 3 is the number of casualties the Technology Liberation Alliance suffered. You made an oopsie-poopsie, and I picked up on it. I don't know why you would say it like that, you stupid idiot. Oh, and I checked your network history, too, just because I wanted to nail the coffin home. You did what? Well, you're not allowed to do that. That's against the Uwu rules. You broke the woo-woos. Listen, if you're watching Renard on YouTube, I will dox the shit out of you if you do not follow and subscribe and like the video and comment as well. I saw that you exchanged tons of mail with Ren even after she left. What was it about? You wouldn't reply to a single one I sent asking to go grab coffee together. I do suppose you've respected Ren a lot ever since you joined. Ever since your password was set as Miss Yoran, how about that? I know everything. I saw you as a researcher with a promising future. You had a long way to go compared to Mr. Dongran, but still. Yes, Shireen. Why don't you say it yourself? I already know, but I want this to be as humiliating as possible. For safety reasons, we are legally required to say you cannot and will not dox you. We got you in the Ryoshu's up here too. Look at this. The Tio's wouldn't stop a woo. I wooed my last woo. You know what that means, White? Whoop. We couldn't hear the rest of what Sharon tried to say, because then she turned into 2 pieces. At first, it looked like a thin red line was drawn on her body. It's like, hey, you got a little something on your face there. Whoop.
Hey, Shred. Uh-oh. Man, she's really coming apart at the seams. Did you see what I did there? Bad poor time. Sorry. Too soon. I hate to cut and run, but we need to cut this conversation. And then he gets bucked in the head. Cut clean in half. Fluid splashed from the severed hemispheres of her brain as to convey that regeneration ampules won't heal this. Oopsie, they went for the head. Shut your mouths and keep still. Don't even breathe. The people who slew Shren along with the wall behind her without letting even their footsteps be heard were... Drumroll, please! The wall itself. Miss Shren, why? Did you not charge my iPad before we left? Gone already. Roshu clicked her tongue and complained about the assassin's retreat, even though I couldn't hear or see them at all. How ridiculous, torn by inner conflict.
Stop it. No! Senior researcher Ren was Shinren's mentor when she first joined the firm. It looks like their bond lasted much longer than I thought. You see, Dante, we were peers working for the same firm, and there was still collusion and fraternity. Betrayal, division, connivance. It happens in any group of people. I guess it's an inescapable cycle. I was just too awesome. I had so many rewards, and she just couldn't handle it. She just wanted some for her own. Not sure there's any point in telling me this. Again, why are you talking to me? Looks like we're almost there. I can sense the golden bow resonating nearby. That's good. The photos and awards I left should still be there. Classified research documents as well, Mr. Dongrat. Yes, but I don't care about that. I want my awards. I want to post them up on my Instagram. You see, he picks up an ampule Shirin dropped from the floor and carefully examines it. What are you thinking right now? Nothing. Thinking requires energy, and energy requires coffee, and I have not enough of any of it. Then when did you first recognize me? Since you showed us the chickens in captivity. I will have to suffice to say, give your visitors a courtesy tour. Yeah, your personal laboratory. You're right. I don't know about the others, but I wanted you to see the demonstrable proof of my success. I am so goddamn awesome. Unlike you, you're a piece of shit. You're so lazy. And your poetry sucks. I'm still sad though. You probably had plenty of time to express your joy of you reuniting with this old friend of yours. It's my thought that I no longer have companions by my side. And then I just overhear, just Dante clutches his heart. It's like, oh! What? We're not companions. Excuse me. Didst thou say companions? I must say, ye sang many reunions with thy companions to await thee in this journey. You don't understand. We are companions. You don't get to say we aren't. I'm the one who decides who is a companion or not. I have adopted you. I thought that everyone had made their escape thanks to Shinrei's snitching. But I suppose that wasn't the case. Somebody walks in, exuding a suffocatingly thick scent of flowers, holding a brightly golden branch in her hand. Oh, an object now familiar to me. She had a worn monochrome photograph in the other hand. It's a fine photograph. Only one of this shot remains in the world now. I don't know what voice to put you with. So many old friends, you're not one to greet me with delight. Depressed. Okay. Regardless of the noise, the person with the golden bow steadily walks this way. Can you please give it to me? Oh, she'll give it to you, all right. However, instead of going for Dongran, that piquant and fragrant smell made me feel as though the ground was sinking. Oh, I see. She's unlocking the trauma. We just needed a good stab it into Yi. All right, you know, I am no longer politely asking you to get involved with your plot. The plot knocked. It wants you to engage. Stab, stab. Here we are. She plunged the golden bow. Oh, just straight stabbed him with a... Man. Look at it. It's a happy little lad before he broke. Is that Dingledopper? Is that Dingledonger? Is that Dorongaronger? Or is it that guy? This looks like Mersault. Thinking back to those days, I felt as though I had been afloat all the time then. Yes, I was enduring life with the feeling of flying in the sky. Thus, I had been living without knowing for certain if I truly had wings, or if I was merely a half-wit. Yisheng, did you stay up all night working on your research again? I keep telling you, skipping sleep will get you killed. It hasn't yet. That's what espresso is for. Who the heck is Dongbeck? Dingledorp. He's something else. Remember how he'd forget to eat or sleep when he'd get into something? Depresso girl before. Oh, that's Depresso girl. Got it. He can't be helped. Dongbeek. So, do all your names start with Dong? Is Yi? Is it Dong Yi? Is that his name? Dong Yi saying? Too many dongs. Yeah, I know. He can't be helped, Dongbeek. So, what do you plan to show us with this Illuminators conference? I can't help but look forward to something you've been working on tirelessly in your room. This time I have made something I call the mirror. I'm planning to use it to access the coffee dimension. Thus, it has always remained unclear. Unsure if I regret that day or reminisce it fondly. You saying, are you alright? I felt like I got stabbed by an infinitely powerful branch of tree. A flash of light burst out from the golden bow right as it pierced his chest, blinding everyone for a moment. Flash, bang, bang! Renard probably told her that I brought help from the outside. But she couldn't have known that Yi Sheng would be one of them. Ah, so you brought Yi Sheng here on purpose to get stabbed? What a pleasant surprise. What a clever move. I'm sure this is what poor people do all the time. Bring someone else who gets stabbed for you. I was once a part of the organization named the League of the League of Nine. The League of Legends. It was a horrible, toxic environment. Gubo, Donggran, and Dongbeak, the one who stabbed my chest. Those faces you have seen were members of it as well, manager. However, it disbanded and scattered one day. Each of us was flown away into our own path. That was all there was to it. Aw, but it feels like your story's missing a ton of details, you know? Where's all the juicy bits? You're supposed to have a depressing, sad backstory. Where is it? What am I gonna base my raunchy fanfics off now? Come on, give me something to work with. You broke up causing things, and then now you're pointing knives at each other? Like, is that it? Is that it? That's so boring. Come on. Or maybe they were never friends at all. Wouldn't that be a twist? It's like, that's not a twist, Sinclair. That's just called like a company. Although the wound was perfectly erased, there was still a hole in his chest, wide open with no signs of mending. Oopsie. There's the hole. We found it, guys. We found the hole. The hole has been found. It seems the laboratory has been raided again. They're apparently more terrorists this time, on a fiercer offense than before. As soon as we got back to the lobby, we could see panic-struck employees running before Donggran and Samjo. Oh, we just ran all the way back, okay. As I meandered into the lobby, murmuring meaningless things to myself, Don Quixote scuttled to a shelf. Oh, what a matter of bookists are these? The pictures glitter brightly. Well, we've lost DQ, guys. We've lost DQ. Sounding a merry hum, she picked up a storybook. I peeked at the book she opened. Is it the Black Forest? Is it with the... He's saying also turned his gaze towards the book, possibly bothered by something about it. Oh boy, what's the theme? What's the theme? Soon a golden haze unfolded. Oh boy. Once upon a time, when everyone had their heads down and eyes fixed on the ground, there was a person who looked up at the sky and then died for their transgressions. In their eyes were twinkling stars, connecting the nameless stars no one else would look at. The person gave them names and made up stories for them as they liked. Just drew a shitty box, my guy. Stories are like skeins of thread without an end. They're drawn and woven together in an effort to find meaning from meaninglessness. All kinds of stories in the world, happy and sad, circled in the night sky. Uh-oh. Then one day, the person's family fell deeply sick, their life nearing its end. Just casually shitting on astrology. Okay, but like, some of those things are like, good, right? Like, some of those constellations are cool. Dude just drew a square. Then one day, the person's family fell deeply sick, their life nearing its end. I already read that. Like any other day, the person spoke into the sky about the grief they felt. And then, a droplet of water fell onto the person's head. Looking up, the person found the constellation talking to them. Well, that's not a good sign. Dear person who named me gave me a story. Thanks to you, I was cast onto the land and pushed by the flow of time, healing the world in full. Did you know that stars can grant wishes? The tears I shed will clear you of your pain. Who's reading? Because we know Don's illiterate. I don't know. Afterwards, a rain fell on the world for a day and a half. Everyone caught the rain, was all healed up. The person's ill family recovered to health too. Since then, the person and their family, as well as the residents of the city, have looked up at the sky and talked about happiness every night. Like, that explains it. I read that Nest K has a custom of walking outside with an umbrella to stand in the rain on the night of a certain month every year. Oh. Man, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? Man, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? Man, it's almost like there's an abnormality themed around that. It does appear that there's been an evacuation order. However, as you witnessed last time, this is not the first emergency that occurred this week. They might be worried that evacuating again could disrupt the 70-hour workweek policy. Give what reason we should go with you? Indeed, the contract has been fulfilled. That's true. Where's my golden bow? That's true, but as much as I want to give the bow to you, it's been taken before our eyes. That's not my problem. You're in breach of contract, boy. Bro, where's my battery? Where's my orphanage battery? We need our orphan paste, Donghae. Yeah, where are we gonna get orphan paste? Like, I like the idea of vegetables was like, how do you think we get orphan paste? Dante's like, we need to save the orphan paste. We need to get the golden bows. This is an emergency. An emergency. You should go upstairs quickly. Miss Rand's expertise was hijacking machines. She was more experienced in hacking than fighting. Welcome. Here at K-Corp, we value your safety above all else. Huh? Wait. What's... For everyone's safety, deserters attempting to flee from the battle will be injected with a decay ampule according to regulatory rules. The ampule will be launched if you leave the 120 meter radius of the combat area. You are 49 meters away from the perimeter. Uh-oh. Damn it, I've got no choice. Alright, don't lose to a robot, Yi. I'm so sorry, guys. Nothing personal. Nothing personal. Well, this is quite the predicament. You're so dead now. Bunch of book-smart sods who think they're using others made as talent. Yeah, I said that right. That was a sentence I said. Fair point. Oh, you're not allowed to use egos. What is this? Take that off right now. I really need to dominate, though, so we're gonna dominate. I need to dominate. That's rip space. Don't blow myself up. There's their fashionistas. It's drip or drown, bitch. Drip or drown. Fashion is the true end game. We will break the rules to achieve it. Was ego something you could keep on all the time and use whenever you like that? Whenever like that? Because I didn't know you could do that. Like, I never played Lobotomy Corporation, so I don't really know. But like, yeah, I think that seems unreasonable. Like, and it was like, there's more than 5 of them at once too. Like, how does this work? What are the rules? Someone play Lobotomy Corp so I don't have to? There's one possibility in mind. If they reduced abnormalities to an ovate form and figured out how to way to materialize their ego, the way Lobotomy Corporation did. In other words, repeatedly research the conditions of corrosion and train themselves to repress it, utilizing the Kulop deterrence emitted by the golden bow. Why don't we do that? Just strap one to my back and let's just go to town, guys. Everyone could be furries all the time. Just stab me with a golden bow and we got this. I feel like they're grenade. Listen, we just pull the corrosion pin, chuck all the sinners into a building, and then run. This is troubling. I don't mind other locations, but if this place were to be attacked, it would cause major setback. Well, what's the matter, buddy? You gonna lose your Employee of the Month award? Oh no, what will we do? Is this where we make the Employee of the Month awards? Is this where they come from? If this headquarters falls, are we just gonna... no one's ever gonna be Employee of the Month again? Mr. Dongran, you have an urgent call from Director Alfonso. The Play of the Month award is made with orphan paste. That's why we need the golden bows.
Are we near the orphanage?
Yes.
Great. Let's turn those frowns upside down.
Sounds like the Batmobile.
Oh man, Virgilus was on to something. Like all the best things, everything is made of orphan paste. The concept incinerator, orphan paste. This iPad, orphan paste. My head, orphan paste. While Donger was away, we spotted an employee who hadn't evacuated across the hallway, nervously wandering. Hey buddy, did you know your office is under attack? Hey, we're agents from a subcontracting firm, here to deal with this commotion. What's going on? I've been looking for Miss Shren, but I can't find her anywhere. I need to tell her to evacuate.
Well, don't worry. You see, she, split.
Greg, we told you to stop. She left her computer on. Where could she be?
Well, she's over there. Some of her's over there. Some of her's over there. She had to cut and run.
Actually, she... All right, we'll find her. You evacuate first. Thank you. Now, while the terrorist's informant has been removed, the staff is still in a muddle, and her computer is left on. I'm gonna laugh if, like, we get to the computer and it's got nothing on there but, like, kitten pictures or something. She's got Genshin Impact installed. Like, the computer Shren used, its password was Miss Yoran, right? We were told she was in close relations with Ran, exchanging lots of messages.
All right, good. The problem is how we're gonna sneak into the office. Our team is gonna walk in there bold-faced and get it done without rousing suspicion.
Well, if I had to choose a sinner who can keep up a still face and avoid suspicion, give this humble knight one more chance and I shall succeed. Mersal, I think you can handle it. Listen, you don't say much, everyone will just think you work there.
I've returned. There was one message in Shren's mailbox that was deemed worth reading. The environment did not permit me to print it out, so I memorized the mail's content.
Oh, come on. Hold on, Mersal. I gotta get my cranium dunked in. There it is. There we go. Yep, just there. Come on, get it out of the system. Let's go. Come on, it's all you got. Come on, dunk harder.
It was in uwu, so I couldn't actually decipher it.
I hope you're doing well, Miss Ran. Open parentheses. Start. Tear. Swung dash. Caret. Close parentheses. You can skip those parts.
Understood. I will then dispense with punctuation marks that do not appear important.
I've been trying to figure out if what you said was a willy twoo, but that Swacker is making it hard. I've been promoted to team manager too, but it wasn't wet in. Just because I didn't win that silly best award, and he's now recruiting collaborators from the outside. Probably to help with whatever he's plotting. I heard you're from a newfound company. I haven't tracked what kind of people they are yet. I bet they're all highly arrogant, just like they're quiet. Still, the plan will proceed as intended. We'll succeed and return to the glorious past. To tell you the truth, my most dazzling memory was when I first met you after joining the company. Everyone's staring at him, growing more and more concerned. Like, bro, how are you doing this? But our goal is more ambitious than that. So let's promise to meet again, dear. In the past, when no technologies existed, allowing everything that existed to shine brighter, their chickens will fly freely over meadows, their wings uncut. Chickens can't fly! Did everyone just forget how chickens work? When a person loses their arms, we'll comfort them and learn how to live together even if an arm is missing. Chickens can, in fact, fly. Not well or long distance, but they can. I thought they just kind of fell slowly. Yeah, so I remember the nails could slurp the experience out, but I didn't know that, like, they used it to, you know, drink liquid knowledge. It's like, how do I become a successful VTuber? Let me just go down to the store and buy me a 6-pack of VTuber. Liquid Renard tastes fresh and spicy like the Feywilds. You drink mine, you just die of stupidity. Oh, I'm planning to bring fixes from the outside for the plan. My juniors have gotten used to the ampules. If rapid development can only be achieved by means that cause pain and suffering to people,
then I am willing to give up on the prosperity it brings.
That is all I have to say for now. Yours in haste.
Star, heart.
The conversation dragged on for a bit, but there's nothing to worry about. I've acquired the permission. I've acquired the permission, all the permission, the most permissionisty permission to ever permission. I've acquired it. It's in my hand right here. I got it in my pocket. Oh boy, look at this, our favorite lad. Our hillbillies are back. We're looking for your boss. Where is she? What I want to know is how you're still alive. Oh, you mean those galling murder machines? They weren't anything we could deal with. The bomb did hurt quite a bit, though. You know, it's got my spine discombobulated out of my back, you know. No, that bomb wasn't meant for annihilation. It was a means. A means to what? An end? There's been an unexpected variable to Ran and Shreen's plans. What are you? A problem. We are a problem. We are collectively a problem. Even if you were to return to an age without technology, you won't find the peace you seek. I'm not the talkative sort, and I don't require explanations in any field, because Faust knows everything and refuses to share with anyone, so that Faust can seem smart. I was simply curious to know the difference in perspectives. None of us take warp train. Well, that's your problem. What, you walk everywhere? That must take you forever. Also, you know, not taking the warp trains is probably for the best. Like, you know, if you knew the things that I knew, that I don't know, but you know. We don't eat the meat the city has to offer either. We eat each other. Listen, District 23 was right, all right? They did nothing wrong. They got the right idea. You got to cannibalize. You got to recycle. Right, I ain't using my leg. Tim ain't using his liver. We got this. So they're finally here and dying for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you wanna clap as we take you through the Sinner's Rap. LC, Limbus Co. LC, Limbus Co. is here. That one desk, one that was even more disgusting than the others because it was clean and empty. The name tag below it had your name. Don't make me interact with my story. I just want to roll my dice and be a tree. Okay, I just want to role play a tree. Trees don't talk. Do you know any trees that talk? No. He was planning to give Yi-Sing that position all along? Question mark? That was a question I just said. Like, do you think he's trying to headhunt him? That's supposedly a violation of moral principles between firms or something like that, isn't it? BAFFLED. Or did she actually say baffled that time? Like, what is that supposed to be an acronym for? It's not. I'm just baffled. Not everything's an acronym. God! Orange hair. You say you used to work on a ship, and there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the ship reference. Here we go. You say you used to work on a ship for a long while as a fixer? You have serious delusions about wings and ferns. Did you jump your common sense into the Great Lake as a chum? The ship reference is contractually required per chapter. We have a quota to meet. And just like making Ishmael boat references, Sore, please, one sussy bussy in here, please. Would appreciate. We got our own sussy quotas to meet. Let's put them everywhere. Just put them in here. There we go. Put them on Yi-Sing's head. Suss him right in the face. That wasn't me. Please don't editor beam me. No, we have editor beam quotas. Editor beam infinite. No, just editor beam all the sprites in chat right now. Especially Fluphonicus. Beam me midair. Are you sure you don't mind? You saying when you joined the company? No, actually, didn't all of us receive the same offer? I doubt that. The job offer. I didn't even get an offer. I was just conscripted into this company. If I join this company, when I do, the thing I wished for dearly. Like, the thing I recited to myself every night. Yes, the thing I thought I would be impossible. They promised to make it a possibility, most certainly. DQ, stunned about signing a contract. How thoroughly did they look into our background? Probably very. It's a corporate. Are you people new here? In truth, even that wish was no more than a futile dream. Wow, I have no faith, my guy. Simply, I walked for so long that my feet hurt. A shower of rain was pouring down as well. I must speak in shitty poetry again. The bus I saw then appeared rather inviting and then ran me over. That can't be it, can it? That's enough of it. Why? No, why? Tell me what it is. We must restart the Himbo project. Scratch that. What is that thing? You see, this thing cries in our stead. What do you mean it cries? Would you feel sad and this thing just cries for you? So I always look at it with gratitude and pity. I see now. That's what Rand told me about. The voice of the person we've desperately been looking for was her. Do you have the golden bow? Because I want it. Some kind of translucent veil seemed to drop as she rose. And Dongbeak was looking at us. Is that what I'm seeing? The truth behind regeneration ampules? Yes, that's right. The source of the ampules you're hell-bent on destroying. Oh, what? We just have a giant eyeball that cries into a jar, and that's how we... Okay. We just got some eye drops. We got, like, it's like, what was it? Clockwork Orange? Or just, you know, we just put horrors beyond horrors on a TV screen and just have it watch them, and it cries into a bowl. Yes! What do you... destroy? Let me ask you a question. Do you know how many lives these ampules can save? These regeneration ampules don't simply regenerate the body. These tears can kill as easily as they can save. Huh. Are you trying to suggest that these tears kill people? They have. They killed Ishmael. They melted her in the floor. We had to put her in a bucket. She was bucket mail. Is now a good time to mention Sam Joe's totally a clerk? Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna have Yuri 2.0. All right. Who's gonna get the Sam Joe ID so that way I can put it, but we got discount Sam Joe. My neck broke while diving, but the regeneration ampule helped me recover from the brink of death. It was only one of the reasons I applied for K-Corp. I became an adult, but that's not the point here. Do a flip, Sam Joe! Yeah, do a flip! I want to see you do a flip! Wait. Oh, I'm waiting. Alright, hold on, I'm waiting. Sets up camera. Okay, now jump! We're all sitting here like, oh, we've seen this one before. Oh man, I get Yuri vibes from you. We're all getting like the GoPros out and the camera and just like double flip. Yeah, come on, do a backflip too. What are you doing, Mr. Samjo? The coat's coming off. I have taken the iPad and thrown it on the ground. No more smokes for me. It's time to put my money where my K-Corp is. My childhood dream was to be a competitive swimmer in the nest. I can dive from this height, no problem. You're doing it again, Shamjo. You don't have to go through the trouble. It's okay. So just stay here. It's no trouble at all. You worked on the ampule yourself. Mr. Dongrad, Director Alfonso, and countless other researchers worked for years to perfect K-Corp's regeneration ampules. This is not an ampule. This is a pool of, like, goop. I can only be here because I trust this technology. I'm proud of it. I'll be back in a minute. Wait, Shamjo, listen, listen, we don't have to do that. Come back down here. You're about to make me look like an evil villain. Please stop. Samjo took off his glasses and jumped into the vat containing the tears.
I was wrong.
Small bubbles rose from where he dove, but a few seconds later, no sound could be heard from the vat. Whoops, Samjo. Ah! It's Yuri 2.0, and now watch, something's gonna crawl out of this thing, and it's gonna have Samjo's face, and we're gonna have to beat the shit out of it. Luckily, I don't think anyone was too attached to Samjo, so this shouldn't be so bad. Looks it, Greg. Well, here we go. Here's my villainish arc. I can't wait. Oh, boy. Oh dear, what a bother. Shamjo never knew about the unrefined tears. We won't be able to salvage his body. Still, it's fortunate that you remained proud of us until the end. What's happening? Why isn't Mr. Samjo coming back? He's dead. He melted into tears. He became weepy-eepy gooby juice. He now is Mountain Dew. He has become G Fuel Samjo edition. What does this unprocessed liquid do, Dongran? It melts you. The tears' function is to revert things to how they were originally. Uh-oh. What, he turned back into like a fetus? Did he turn into carbon? Did he like, how does this work? Anyone want Samjo juice? Gregor, a man died here. The regeneration ampules available now are a product of numerous refining processes. When a person who has lost an arm takes the ampule, they'll remember having the arm as its original state. When someone with a dent in the head takes the ampule, their heads will be restored to the shape they remembered to be how it originally was. What about those people in the lobotomy branch who died like bugs? They were all under a trance, so to speak. Oh. Look, I'm just saying, it's water under the bridge. Turned back into writing on a piece of paper. Oh. Turn back into concept art. Greg, can you shut up? I'm trying to not engage with the backstory by repeatedly playing the voice that says you are a bug in a sealed, otherwise silent room. The image of bugs will be instilled in the subconscious. Indeed, it becomes more effective with the step of refining and diluting it with the ideas of human concepts. But when a drop of tear that lacks any kind of interpretation touches someone, it'd be reported all the way back to the original form of humanity.
The original form? Well, like people juice?
Or should I say, it helps you go back to that stage. Although it tries, it doesn't seem to be capable of making a person fully reach that stage. We just keep fishing up concept art, which is very weird.
So he returned to monkey? He returned to monkey.
So are you satisfied, Jongbake? You are right, and Shamjo probably turned to the original form of humanity or something like that. In the vat of tears. Congratulations! Now, what do you really want? The sinner's singularity. Permanently destroying it and everything related by using the concept incinerator. Did you bring one with you? I swear, can you just go down to Home Depot and buy a concept incinerator? You just have one in your pocket? What are we gonna do? Take this whole pool? Chop cheese, build huts, make clothes out of leather? Is that the kind of life you want? Isn't that technology? Listen, you pick up a rock and you use it for anything, bam, technology. Like, bro, do you understand what the concept of technology? If you remove the concept of technology, we're all gonna just go poof. You always ask stupid questions then and now. We decided to use vile technology as tools to get rid of their vile creators. Thus no one can remain in the future we envision. That's why we could be free from the obsession with survival. You are gonna be obsessed with survival if you remove you people are stupid. What are you talking about? She wanted envisioning a future, you just can't let go of the past. Both of you. Stop this. I'm gonna have to get involved. I want to roll my dice. There's too much RP. I don't want all of you repeating before my eyes. He's saying you look fine. Except not really, but I'm gonna say you look fine.
You say it like you're relieved. Didn't you want him?
You're right. I wanted him to die. But I'm sure he wished for the same. He wouldn't resist while I dug into his heart. It was unpleasant. It felt like I was granting your wish. Can everyone stop being depresso? We have no espresso, so they have no other state to be in. Oh, you're wearing the ego. I'll take this opportunity to kill two of my old companions with my own hands. Here we go. Yikes on spikes. All right. Mersault. No, Mersault. 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 Oh, Greg. Oh, Greg. Oh, Greg. Greg. Negative 45 sanity. Oh, hell yeah. She's about to lose her nuggets. The lost class. She's only have one coin to hit. Yeah. Bam. Get foxed on. Oh, okay. We're just gonna chainsaw you in half. Come on, guys. Get him. Get her. And of course it's Yi that gets her. Oh, she didn't explode into giblets. Uh-oh. Hey, it's a giant eyeball, I think. The daily audio-visual feed has been sent. So, tell me, Jongbake, how bigger can your despair grow? Ah, that's why they were recording it. Oh my god, it is Clockwork Orange. Oh, they did. Oh, man. Yep, pried open eye. You have to see all the death and torment. Make it cry. Yep, that's... Oh, boy. They looked at that movie and was like, what if we made that into an abomination or abnormality?
Is that the footage of those drones filmed while we were fighting the abnormality on the street?
Wow, he is crying like an ocean there. I read the threat you sent, Jongbake. It said you'll reach an abnormality on the street if I don't speak about the singularity. I know you were always fond of radical events, but I didn't think you'd actually do it. Of course, it produced a lot more cheers, all thanks to you. No, I wasn't planning to release it. It escaped. You ignored my warning. If I responded there, that'd mean admitting that our lab had been experimenting on abnormalities arbitrarily. Thank goodness our contractors happened to be near the nest when it happened. Like, so it was all part of your plan to have us run into the breached abnormality? It was closer to an experiment than a plan. The possibilities of failure were kept in mind, but I had enough evidence to trust that you'd make it through. I've been keeping an eye on you for longer than you might think. I told you, didn't I? I'm a fan of yours. Oh, they got it. How did they get Cromer footage, dang? No, Sinclair, it's always been the other way around. I am the one who grips. No, we did my chapter. I don't want to do my chapter again, please and thank you. I think I remember a certain fellow saying this. While Brother Young G's glass window was innovative, it was simply too vast to freely wield, especially for a coarse man like me. John Beak, was it you? Are you? There just were never enough tears. I mean, look around you and see how many people are suffering here. So they'll be doing the crying for us, with no time to shut their eyes. I only made minor modifications to Brother Youngji's work. I wanted to show a reflection of any possibility in its unvarnished image. That's why I'm considering the name for it. Mirror. I wish that this will serve as a tool of entertainment, giving us more joy. He's saying when he had 1/4 of an espresso, when the coffee machine kind of worked. Is this why I haven't been able to see you lately? To discover this? Dongran, why are you laughing like that? It's funny that you're talking so ferociously when your eyes are full of curious twinkles. He's saying, will you tell him to shut it? Or why don't you hide your astonishment of a child who's tried ice cream for the first time on your face first? Mouths unable to hold laughter. Exclamations of amazement. Smiles at each other. Eyes glowing brighter than stars. Everyone there felt pure joy. I only wish that all this would remain a simple recreation. Be quiet. You will simply live on as you are, as if you know nothing. The glass window wasn't made for this kind of wicked degeneracy. We're having an important moment. Please mind your language. And I know what you're saying. Brother Yangji would have scolded me for this. But did you know, though, we're no longer in that time when we used to cheer over toy-like inventions. The applause won't be as loud with how few of us there remain now. You're struggling to let go, isn't that right? You gave your grand speech about the evil of technology, but that's no more than a pretext you made up underway as a means to garner support to reach a true goal. You should distort now. You claim to fight vile technology, but you yourself are being plenty vile. When your group took over the lobotomy branch facility where I just happened to be conducting my research, you probably told your followers that it was to investigate the singularity, but in reality you figured out that you could just find pieces of technology you could use as weapons, didn't you? Like ego. Well, if it's with Goku-itis, why are we standing around? Yeah, listen. Yeah, manners. Yeah, you know. It's not proper. We gotta wait for the proper moment to attack. They let us stand around and talk shit. I mean, that's fair. It's only fair that we let them. Talking is a free action, yeah. I wonder who gave you all the precious information. Shren couldn't have known that. How about a game of 20 questions? Will you tell me that way? Also, we're kind of like under contract, and I really need that golden bow. Don't talk like you know everything. That attitude of yours always annoyed me. Then let me act like I know about just one more thing. When we peeked through Brother Young Ji's glass window, and when we got a glimpse of worlds reflected in Yi Shang's mirror, we felt the euphoria and schism that we would never be able to recover from. Since the moment the glass window was made, all sorts of interesting groups came knocking on the door. Right? Well, we may think that we left the league of our own volition. We all know what actually happened. We were actually just torn apart and scattered away. Jungbeak, even if you put my work in the concept incinerator, we won't be able to go back to those innocent times. You know that, right? Even though you are aware, you still can't give up your obsession. Now I get it. If someone were to discover the incinerator technologies again, the other nameless fellows with other dreams would feel the same euphoria we once felt. That's what you wanted to happen. Since we can't return to our past selves, you are going to recreate your past for coming generations. Wow, what a cute and unique idea, Dongbeak. But Miss Dongbeak, your body... Oh, here we go. Dongbeak muttered into emptiness. That was as though she was talking to someone. Wait a minute. Oh, she's stacking egos. Uh-oh. Yes, I'll bury it deep in the sand, hide them for someone to find someday. We didn't discover the technologies because we were better or had exclusive rights to... You may be right. I fooled everyone, including myself, into working for my own goals. It was the land we tilled that was fertile. That's disheartening to hear. Are you going to discredit all our efforts that went into plowing the soil, missing out on sights of flowers? What are we also? Why the flower motif? Like, I know you're turning into a tree, but like, come on now. First worms, now fertile soil and tree. Like, what are you doing? No one can shake your mind like I do. And then now, isn't that right? No, I feel like my mind's blooming wider than ever. I've always wished to be a bud, soon to burst into bloom. Shrouded in scent all over the body. Prepare for Febreze. It's the latest and greatest from Old Spice. That plant blooming, planting plains. Even if this is my own heart, red cheek path, understood by no one. I'm still leaving behind a morrow, strong and fertile like fallen petals. You guys smell that? Smells like power! Oh, I didn't even think about that. What are you doing? No, stop having a cutscene in the middle of this fight. We're not in the library. You're not allowed to do that. Why are there extra... Oh my god. Look, he's interacting with his backstory now by stabbing it in the face. Oh, thank you, my man, the lad, Mersalt. Thank you, Salt Man. Oh, I see. Okay. There's no staggering in this fight. Okay, gotcha. Understood. Alright, now what are you doing? On use inflicted dueling? Oh. What is this bullshit? This we're tanking her, sanity. God damn it. Alright. Oh, that's what that means. Alright. Wham! I like the term. Hey, we're all back! Hell yeah. And look who's staggered. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Nothing personal, kid.
87 damage. I think that got her. Yeah, there she goes. Victory! See, that wasn't so bad. Everyone's like, you're low level, you got pain coming. That was fine. That was fine. Did you know that the new League of Nine has been formed in N Corp? Uh-oh. They seem to be recruiting the old members and their technologies, similar to what you tried to do. Though, it looks like they're trying to erase that past, rather. This is purely conjecture, but we're all doomed to die at the hands of our dear fellow Gubo and taxidermied, one after another. All I did was bring that predetermined death a bit earlier. Besides, you've gone too far for our past friendship to forgive, John Beak. Yeah, I was looking forward to the staff dinner tomorrow. I really was. With the golden bow in hand, Dongran stabs... Don't whistle at me! Dongran stabs Dog Beak without having to... Oh, God. He just whistles while he... What is it with people murdering people with the golden bow? Stop it! You're getting blood all over my orphan paste machine. Like, come on. But why? Oh, now you want to ask why, my guy. Yeah, see, now I gotta pull that out of there, and I gotta clean it up, and I gotta give it to vegetables. I could state many reasons, but right, let's just say that this is my parting act of compassion. I knew I'd have to wilt when the time came, but I always wish to be a bud soon to bloom, bearing the scent within, the scent of unstoppable Old Spice power. Like you saying how you dreamed of flying like that. I just wanted to be buried under a frequent, sequent scent of flowers with you all. New feed has been added. Soon the screen is filled with yellow petals. Oh, now it's gonna cry pretty hard now. Thank you, Yi Sang, for showing me such a moment. I would dedicate my entire life to repay you for this favor.
Hey, Yisheng, what say you to setting up a lab with me? I get the feeling every day spent with you would be a fun one. Amazing, Yisheng. Unlike me, you're attempting to reflect the true image in all its uprightness. The images just don't overlap. They aren't blurry or shaky. He's saying you're too lax. I don't remember what Gubo's voice was supposed to be. Be still. Just be still and do nothing more than breathe. For now, that's how you must live. You cannot fly. The League has fallen apart. We have to leave this place. He's saying, you will come with me. You can close your eyes if you so wish, since you're too faint-hearted to see ahead in your stead. What are you thinking? Nothing. Alright, so we wiped out Tree Lady. She's no longer a tree, because we killed her. Take that. Now she's dead tree. Now she's lumber. I'm gonna build a house out of her corpse. I guess you could say we planted her. It's like, Greg, is this your thing now? Greg, like, listen. We went through my chapter. I gotta have something, alright? Let me have this. And so... Am I still a nothing? Maybe, probably. As the intense glow fades, the space begins to twist and morph. Where did we go? What? Like, did the golden bow have the power to do this? I don't think we've entered the fathoms of ego yet. Was it capable of warping the... did we get sucked into her ego? Are we doing... what? That can happen? I thought that could only happen in the library. The invitation was signed in blood. I swear to White Knight, I unplugged the fax machines. We're still getting invites. Bodies that have been devoid of life for a while begin to rise. Oh, great. Now we got a necromancer. We gotta fight a lich, guys. Their organs or body parts were severely damaged. This can only be described as resurrection. Dun dun dun. This is the library at home. Oh, I've seen some stuff, but bringing people back from the dead? Oh, that sounds too implausible. Even K-Corp's HP, man, my ampules couldn't do this much, right? It's not new invites. It's just old invites that Angela tossed. I just like, well, I guess if the library is leaving, I guess I should get rid of these, and I just dump them out the window. Be free, my little pretties. Whee! And now we've got to deal with this. It was unlikely that there was absolutely no technology or singularity capable of complete revival at some point. However, if such technology did exist, I, for one, haven't heard of it even once during the war. That can only mean it's not a kind of technology allowed to prosper in the city. If I had to guess, the head might... Oh, here comes Faust. Indeed, it may well be an act of taboo as established by the head. I needed to interrupt here so that I could make sure everyone will remember that I'm in control. I am the one that knows things. You're not allowed to conjecture. I have to do it first. It's my thing, not yours. Back down. Sit back down. It's different and wrong. It's... Wow, Mersault. He had an opinion, guys. Okay. We're still fighting Eepy Jeepy tear people. Guys, why are you covered in tears? Don't stand next to people crying. Listen, if you want to drink the tears of your enemies, like, get a cup or something. Don't collect it with your face. Like, come on. When I took a closer look at the revived foes after the battle, I could see a liquid familiar to Hugh flowing from their eyes. Oh, now they're crying. Zombie gibberish. How you doing, buddy? We heard the back rooms. Damn it, who clipped out of reality? Ugh. Now I gotta go find we're gonna have to survive off of almond water. Have you had almond water? I have. It's gross. It's disgusting. You gotta slurp it out of the floor. Ugh. Last time I saw, the golden bow was lodged into Dongbeak's body. Oh yeah, where did she go? What happened to us? What happened? I can't find her corpse anywhere. It must have been moved away when the space twisted. Got sucked into something. But it can't be too far away, I'm sure of it. I can feel it. I don't see Dongrang either. He's off building his evil lair. He's building it in the shape of a employee of the month awards. I swear to God, if he's stolen my golden ball, we are contractually obligated to beat the shit out of him if he breaks it. What will happen if someone like Dongrang gets to the fathoms? Fret not, for we shall find out from now on. That's helpful. Let us vanquish the foes ahead for now. Wow, Don Quixote is like focused, and that's concerning. Oh no! Don, did you take your Adderall today? I'm not having this DQ bullshit anymore. Sharon, stop by the CSV on the way, or I'm gonna get some Adderall.
Now we get to fight ego zombies. This isn't what I wanted today. I just wanted my golden bow. Why do all these have to be... Oh, I know why. They have to be an ordeal because trauma is involved with these stupid things. Everything a company touches has to run off of trauma, damn it. Why can't we have a corporation that's just like, I sell flippin' hamburgers? And not in a horrendously evil way. Damn it, Penny is right over there, my guy. Yeah, but like, I'm sure we're gonna get in there and it's like, oh yeah, we make our entire, like... cafe food out of, I don't know, orphan paste. You walk in to a corp and you're like, all right, where's the trauma? And it's like, what trauma? We just sell like t-shirts. Oh boy, look at that. It's a portal. Now we're portal with thinkies. Oh, I love holes. Holes are my favorite. You can go through them and in them. You can jump on them. Don't you spritz me. Don't you spit? Oh, God. Oh, great. Now they're covered in tears and Mountain Dew. God, where do they go? To like a Halo tournament or something? We're scooching. We're booching and nooching. Oh, boy. As we approach the center of the Golden Bow's resonance, I notice scattering piles of yellow. Come on, let's get it. Let's get this over with. I'm tired of this chapter. Do we have to? Yiseng, stay with me, all right? Listen, hear me out. You get to hit everything and roll a bunch of dice. You want to do that, right? Does someone spill coffee on everything? Like, what's going on? Yiseng quietly picks up a stack. I couldn't begin to imagine what what thoughts his face may have suggested as he silently read the letters on them. Probably nothing. Head empty. No thoughts. Head emo. A letter I had written once, and its structure follows that of a play's script. I wanted to be a playwright, but I was very bad at method acting and RP, so that's why I joined this group to get better, but I'm really bad at it. From the looks of it, we'll have to read out the script, right? Dongran, did you just walk in here with us? Did we just go through like 5-6 fights without you like realizing that you were here? I don't know, I was off building my evil lair and then I just teleported here. And if we don't, then you get to leave the table. We all talked about this, Ryoshu. The image displayed by the fathoms of ego will go awry, ultimately preventing our access to the golden bow. We must reenact the originals, in other words, Yiseng's, actual memories as closely as possible. Listen, if you want your chapter, you've got to participate with everyone else's chapters and wait your turn just like everyone else. Oh look, it's young Dongbi back before she got crippled with coffee addiction. Okay, his voice changes entirely. It's like, so, it should be no problem at all to get any part we need. They're all the people invent for a living. Oh, Hong, what are you, oh, baby? In T-Corp's district, having colors is kind of a privilege. What? Why? Why is having a color a privilege in T-Corp? What, do they turn it off? No, that shit costs extra energy, boys. We gotta save on our color costs. Is there a color corp that we pay for color? The idea that one man decolored an entire district because he shat his pants. You idiot. Treating injured animals on the streets took much of my time. See, look, guys, I used to be a good guy and take care of animals. I couldn't leave them be. They reminded me of the yellow calf I left behind in my hometown. If your calf is yellow, I don't know if that's good. Like, how yellow are we talking here? Are we talking like a sickly yellow? I don't know about yellow calves. Oh, like blonde. Okay, gotcha. All right. I'm like, what do you mean yellow? I'm thinking like a cow, and it's like yellow, and I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, it's crying. Don't show me an animal crying. Just, there goes my SP. It used to like you so much. I don't get what it saw in you. I don't get what it saw in you. You're such an unlikable asshole. Yiseng, my brother in ego. What say ye? What are you thinking? I just can't figure out what your face might mean. It makes me curious to know what's in your mind. Nothing. I love nothing. Uncommon nothings are a staple in the Feywilds. Crescendo loves their uncommon nothings. That's a Feywilds joke. If you don't get that, you should join the Discord so you can understand the meme that is uncommon nothings. In truth, it may not have been nothing after all. I would feel a desire to scatter into the winds and lush blue, sensing the sway of seeds plunging into my scrawling mind. You see, I called you this time because
I've made something interesting that I'd like to show. I've invented butterflies. Wait, no, wait, this is some kind of color. What did you do? Youngji, what is this? There are simply too many transient things that will wilt all too soon, don't you think? The butterfly only wanted to lightly flutter, but to be punished with death for that crime. That felt too unfortunate. Did you bring it back from the dead? I thought that kind of technology was forbidden by the Head's Treaty. Made a window to an alternate reality. Oh, see, there you go. It's like, no. It is no such case. Although the carcass remains inanimate, something has overridden it. Alas, if frost were to form on the glass window, it will blur a reflected image all the same. As such, the frame of this glass window will need to be made firmer and straighter. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. He's saying, you managed to see through its essence from just a single glance. But personally, I can't seem to think of a way. So how about this instead? He's saying, try recreating it in your own way. My own way? That's right, by the next conference! Is it truly okay for me to handle technology as valuable as the glass window? Maybe. Hopefully. You don't have a choice, my guy. This invention! Wasn't this the work of the League of Nine, Gabriong? Exclamation point, question mark? It is, but I mean, like, there's no need to scour markets and all that, right? Like, it is trust and faith that binds us together. What bullshit am I reading right now? Oh, you must have forgotten the League's 9 laws. Because we are the League of 9 literatures, and therefore, exactly 9 laws. But we've been told that all our property will be seized if we don't pay the rent for the laboratory within the next 6 days. What are we supposed to do? We gotta do something about it. The money we earn at the factory can only barely keep us fed. I can pay that, so I suggest we put this matter to rest. Jisei, while I sincerely appreciate your offer, I couldn't possibly take it. It bothers me not, for accumulating wealth has no meaning to me. I urge you to spend it for the League's sake. On that spring day, I made a small mirror. I named it Yanism. And I happened to catch the signal while tuning out numerous noises and shatterings. In Yanism, I met you at last. He gave a name to it. That's kind of sad. It's like, I couldn't get a pet, so I got a pet mirror and named it Yanism. My left-handed self, beautiful and serene. He's saying, isn't it? What a peculiar experience this is. Oh yeah, that's saying ye. And the mirror you're holding. Alright, he's like, and that mirror you're holding? Oh boy! It's what I call Yeanism. Yeanism, huh? Oh! Symbol to grind or study, symbol to seek. What did I just read? What did I just say? I don't understand. Finally, my own clone. No, now neither of us will be virgins. You have wings on your back, if my eyes aren't being deceitful. Wow, what do you think of them? They're so cool, right? Yes, resplendent. They look quite warm and free. We looked into and ahead of each other. I only made minor modifications to Brother Young G's work. I wanted to show a reflection of any possibility in its unvarnished image without a blur. Being an excitable puppy of a schoolgirl was not the take I was prepared for. You're never prepared for what I've got cooking. Goober, why don't you say something? You've been part of the League for fairly long now, so stop standing around like a guest. We all have scripts, you will read yours, or eat shit. If I have to do this, then everyone has to do it. What more do I have to add? Everyone seems to be of one mind.
Someone throws a shoe at DQ like a normal person. You invented something incredible, you saying? I can go and, like, gamble with free of charge. What Yongji and I did wasn't an invention. We discovered, rather. You literally invented a window! What did you just walk outside and discover mirrors existed? You, like, walked into a bathroom and was like, holy shit, guys! There's this crazy thing called a mirror! What if we used it to see into other dimensions that we also randomly discovered? T-Corp wouldn't have been pleased with the idea of a technology capable of peeping into other worlds without permission. We thought it would be fine since it was only used as a pastime between us. Alright, listen, here's what you do. And I'm totally not speaking for permission, so nobody quote me on this. First off, did you sign a NDA? Secondly, if you signed it under S Corp, but you're currently working for T Corp, if you were acquired by T Corp, that is null and valid. Therefore, you can quit T Corp, but don't tell them that. What you need to do is you need to find another corporation who's actually interested in your invention. Then you apply your invention over there and say, if you get me, you get the invention, and I can work on it. Then you make sure that you're the only person who, like, knows how to use it, right? You and young boy. And then when you get acquired, when T Corp eventually tries to sue you, whatever you're going to can legally fight your case for you and absolutely dunk on them so hard that they literally can do jack shit, and then you make a shitload of money. Listen, we're on, oh lord, legal advice from Renard. Oh shit, I have to state, I'm not technically a lawyer. Please do not take my advice as actual legal consult. You should always consult your lawyer. Something covering my ass. Oh wow, that did some damage. Oh dang. Did he just summon a martini? Man. Convert opponent's morale boost into tipsy. Oh, okay. Who needs to get tipsy when I can just... Oh, God. Alright, well, you know what? The dancing. I'll just use egos to solve my problems. 8 different dances. Yeah, we got a whole dancing going on here. Oh, we got him. Easy peasy. Who needs mechanics? Okay. All right, coffee. Crit. GG. Who needs mechanics? Ooh. Oh, I've seen this one before. After damaging a non-stagger enemy by using a gluttony skill or inflicted tremor, you're just going to turn 4 tremor on an enemy. Oh, baby, unknown boy. Wow, it's quiet. Nothing like the outskirts. Stephanette, you're right. Was the world beyond the outskirts one filled with such beautiful, tranquil beings? I have no idea what to do with these voices. Yeah, I guess that must be the reason everyone tried to keep quiet about it. Right, do you, by any chance, know a story about the things beyond the outskirts? It said there's things that live there, and, like, granting wishes to those who are earnest. Want to hear it? But they're kind of monkey paw wishes, so you know, that's the only setting on wish you get. If said wishes are, I wanna die, I wish I was dead, wish granted, and then you explode. Can I just wait a moment? I just saw something nice over there. My imminent demise. Oh, I love my imminent demise. Oh, Reggie has switched over to Eldritch communication. Perfect. Excellent. Hey, look, I can read it now. Listen, it's only tearing my mental capacity apart, but I can at least know what you're saying. Since the city I can see from here is filled with cries and pain and despair, I'd rather gaze down at people from the loneliness up in the sky and shed tears with them. Oh, is this Square Boy before he became a square in the sky? Oh boy, I can't wait to What was that just now? It felt like a story from listen, we cannot have flashbacks inside of flashbacks. Let's not, stop it. It gets confusing and I can't keep track of the story. This isn't Lost. We can't have flashbacks and flashbacks, but this is Lost. Ah! K-Corp Singularity. Tears of the so-called tearful thing. That's what you called it, the tearful thing? You couldn't come up with something better? Originally, children used to run in these streets, and then I depressed them all so bad that they left and died of cringe. Once children are old enough to learn language, they are taken to factories so that we can extract the language out of them. Yeah, it was the orphan crushing machine that made orphan paste, which we then use to make tie. It's basically flex tape and Gorilla Glue combined together. That's a lot of damage. Slap some orphan on it. There you go. Among them are those I made, those factories or whose architecture I designed with my hands. I built the orphan crushing machine. They were optimized for efficiency, monitoring people. It made pressing orphans more convenient than ever. Perhaps the reason my income has been rather high is that the owners of those buildings run a profitable business. You can sell a lot of orphan paste. A lot of people need orphan paste. You knew you'd face those predicaments since the moment you made your way to T-Corps's territory, avoiding exploitation and abuse. Haven't you, ye saying that you'd have to exploit others if you don't want to be? It's exploit or be exploited. I want sparkles while he's voicing you saying. So don't feel guilty about it. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Oh, many new curiosities have taken up the space. May I be permitted to touch the inventions here? And then he just gets beaten over the head with a script. Young G hasn't shown up for this conference as well. Why are you displeased about it? You're the one who turned down Brother Ying Yang Walla Bing Bang's offer to go with him, Dungbeak. By the way, what made you so passionate about curing animals? They can't pay the bills or anything. How are you gonna make a living? Animals can't pay the bills. Listen, I plan on opening a zoo, a petting zoo. It'll be great. We have so many children here. Before we ship them off to the orphan factories, we might as well get some more money out of the parents. Oh wait, they're orphans. They don't have parents. But I suppose I could run a chicken restaurant, and we'll have some guy run it, whose mother liked pizza more than chicken. It'll be great. What? I don't even like chicken. Everyone was like, and turns at her like, how dare you? Get out of here. Go be a terrorist. What name do you plan to give the chicken? Let's see. How about Plumpy Chicken? I am the best with names, as you can tell with crying thing. Dongran, never try naming things again, got it? No, you can't stop me. I'm going to change the name of awards to awards. I may have heard a faint sound at that moment. It was the sound of a crack. Knowing well what consequences a minuscule crack could bring about, I chose to look past it. Oh man, look, and here's a play-by-play of how the orphan paste is made. First, you have to lure them in, right? You gotta lower their guard by giving them presents. Don't worry, the only thing wrapped in here is disappointment. If all the stories in the world were happy ones, the skies might not have needed stars anymore. We gotta depress the space so that it cries stars. And we do that with orphan paste. What is this? Is this like a tear in the page, a goop? Why is there goop in my, what is this? This is sticky. Why is it glue? So cry for me in my stead and then everyone else's. Like, isn't this a concept? Turns page. Sept incinerator. So that's what they look like. That's just the fire pit. Everything that hasn't been authorized by the Wings Tech Agency will be confiscated. Wait, this idea that we have to make technology in secret could be a pitfall, you know. Who knows? T-Corp might just give us the approval. Or, you know, we could just leave T-Corp. We could just, I don't know, it's like, hey, W-Corp, you want to, like, get whatever the heck this is? You know, endless chickens? You want chickens? I can give you chickens. A foolish question. Did you forget the reason the League of Nine was established? We gathered together for the pure pursuit of knowledge, not to serve wings like pathetic mules. Dongran, are you certain you're alright? Oh hey, check this out, Ji-Shang. I've already incinerated my hopes and dreams, so I don't have those anymore. Oh, how you doing? How you doing? It's the actual fox. Oh boy. I am the superior fox. Get your furry shit out of here. Why did you tell them the League's location, Nang? Anyone would have done the same. Oh baby, you've turned into Hod. Like, why are these people flips page, ging me away? Why is it like a crime that I couldn't yield my technology? My technology was worthless. You said it yourself. Yin yang walla walla bing bang.
I knew my turn would come, and I don't believe we'll ever see each other again. Goodbye. Exit. Stage left. Tromp, 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 tromp. I saw a child who resembled the ocean. Wow. Faust, that's a leap. I mean, I guess you got an imagination, but geez. It's not like the glass or the mirror, but I like the things reflected on the waves and tides of the ocean. Since I couldn't fathom the depths of the waters, I decided to follow along. And those who forever disappeared, leaving a normal parting remarks, just drowned herself in the ocean. Okay. It's because he was getting turned into orphan paste, the blueberry flavor. They call it Orphan Crush. Were you reading a book to a head in a jar? I want a restraining order. Too bad! We don't have those out here. There's no jurisdiction. I am the jurisdiction out in the Feywilds. We must hide the glass window and the mirror in the basement before they can take them. Dongran and I will carry them to safety. I want the rest of you to hold the door while we do. Ah, yes, that's why you really wanted to keep us around, so you could sacrifice us for your stupid lofty goals. Look at this lad. I could have played this script. Look at how clockwork he is. Just T-Corp. He is all of T-Corp. Wow, the personification of T-Corp's here. Where's Yang Ji? Where's Ying Yang Walla Walla Bing Bong? The League of Nine's literatures leader and his glass technology.
Oh wait, you know what he reminds me of?
This is the price you pay for the time you've spent wrongly. I opened the door to the basement before I decide to open your rib cages.
We must run now! Say, how about I treat you to a stunning fireworks display for the last time? I could be a rather pretty flower when seen from a distance.
Dongbake, are you planning to?
I'm going for the Outis Award. I already took the liberty of naming it after myself.
And the Outis Award goes to Honglu! Exactly.
Let me ask you for the last time. None of you here are traitors, right?
There's no doubt about it. I haven't been hit by the bus yet.
You're asking a ridiculous question. It was me, Dongbake. I showed the league out.
The last thing that entered my sight was the sound of explosion or Dongbake's half-scorched face.
Oh shit, here we go again.
That isn't quite right, Dongran. You never confessed the truth to Dongbake. Dongbake has remained oblivious to it. Thus, she constantly harbored suspicion against us, knowing that it must have been one of us.
It was me, Dongbake. I read it out as a group. Screaming noises. I know it had to be you bleeping traitor.
It no longer mattered if I was withered and stomped, but that was when someone held me by the arm.
It's Gubo. I forgot your voice. You look kind of like Mersalt, so we're gonna kind of go with that.
Are you going to stand still and let T-Corp's tech agency take you away? Someone like you. Have you finally gone mad, Yi-Sang? You must come with me. What could I have done other than nod? If he told me to be apprehended by the tech agency employees, I would have nodded all the same. I have no agency. If he told me to put all the mirror technology in a concept incinerator, I would have done so. I just want to hit things with my tree branch. If he told me to hide on the spot and pretend I know nothing, I would have followed it.
Quick, Gubo, tell him to be an actual person.
Those tears are better reserved for those who need them more dearly. I'm getting older by the second. Don't forget, you're a nameless star hanging in the sky for everyone who's suffering.
British K-Corp executive.
With the passing of Mrs. Stefanette, we at K-Corp would like to take a moment to express our condolences honoring her noble will.
Alfonso, stop throwing characters at me, goddamn.
Our dear Mrs. Stefanette, you were so kind even after you've gone.
Look at how excited and I like how everyone's got to be green. It's like you work for a corporation. It's like, okay, well, we're K-Corp, so now you got to tie-dye your hair green and drink all this Mountain Dew and wear green and be green and green da-ba-dee-da-ba-die. Can we get this Yi-Sang? I want Sang Yi. I want Sang Yi, not Yi-Sang. Can we trade? I want to swap. There's no point in feeling joy or despair over every passing moment. So I want you to stay here with me. Be someone I can talk with. That's depressing. You really shouldn't. I wouldn't. I would not.
Oh, what did that fellow named Gubo want to do with the mirror, I wonder? What do poor people do with mirrors anyway? Do they beat themselves with it? Do they shatter it to make shivs? I heard that you can make a shiv with a mirror.
Herman. All right, I remember you were vaguely German.
Would you like it here? Is it comfortable enough? Are you keeping to yourself fed?
Listen, I can't do accents and genderize them at the same time. Some of them are just gonna have to be that way. Do you know of a way to destroy all the worlds and the myriad possibilities they represent in the mirror and the glass window? Wow, I'm just gonna wipe out everybody and everything. Screw the multiverse. Of course you'd say no. I'm telling you what to study. Wow, that's like a million genocides. Destruction of the mirror worlds, huh? Kupo and Herman seem pretty serious about it. You would be right. Once they have their mindset on it, they will undoubtedly do it. And I would end up aiding him in his purpose. Oh, wait. And I would end up aiding him in his purpose. Gosh, just name tags. However, I do not wish for you to perish as a result. You must fly away and leave before Kupo destroys you as well. What about you? It is not abundantly clear. There is nothing I am capable of. Unlike you, I have no wings to fly with. Really, that's what it is. I can't fly, so therefore life sucks. I have no complaints. If I mutely follow whatever they demand, they will at least let me be. You goober! If she destroys all timelines, I die no matter what, you moron! Also, you have druid levels! Turn into a bird! What in the heck? We got some clocky boys. Stab my golden boys. Stab the IDs right out of them. You returned to me after some time and spoke strange things. He's saying, when Google comes back with that blue supplement, keep it stored instead of swallowing it right away. After around 3 days of doing so, you'll start seeing things you couldn't before. When that day comes, you will have two options. The first is to chew up all the supplements you've gathered. It will put you into deep sleep, but when you wake, everything will return to normalcy. You'll spend your days wholly dedicated to the mirror technology like this, chatting with me from time to time. The status quo will be preserved. The second is to leave this place. I lack the wings to do so. How will I accomplish that? With your feet! Where must I even go? You'd either have a hometown nor an awaiter to return to. Be straightforward. If there's no hometown, you can walk ceaselessly until your feet decide to stop and make that your new home. Use the Zapata mobile. Use those leg benders. Get that cardio. Let me put this another way. You saying either start interacting or I NPC your ass and your little brother gets to play the cooler you. These things friend was drugging him into compliance, you know, like friends do. Yeah, friends do that. You just take this drug, this little LCP, it'll be fine. There's a little cocaine, so it's fine. Some LCD mixed in there, it'll be okay. Renard craves to farm the event. I want my beach episode. It features Ishmael. Do you know how many fish puns are just waiting for me? I have 2 weeks to cram as many fish-related jokes as I can into an episode. Like it's a dream come true. Should we tell him? No. Let him find out. I'm gonna get there and there's not gonna be a beach, so I'm gonna be very sad. Where's my beach? No beaches? With that, I parted from Gubo, who was my last remaining companion. I don't think he was your friend, dude. I don't think you know what a friend is, you know, like friends do. Yeah, friends do that. You just take this drug, this little LCP. I went to go get some ice cream and come back. I see it's still pretty depressing in here. Well, that's right. With this, we all ended up alone. Only then, I went and succeeded and got all the awards. And Yisheng just sucked shit. Idiot. At long last. My turn had come. Oh, that's not good. I guess it's time for me to die. Oh boy, here it is. I'm the boss fight. But I must say, it is a bit disheartening to hear you call me them children's playthings. You won't be saying that once you learn that animals feel pain exactly like we do. Dongran, don't make clumsy attempts unless you're planning to save everyone in the... Are you flashbacking to literally what I did like an hour ago? Hey, you know that thing you just experienced? Allow us to flashback to... Why do you do that? Yep, looks like Dongrans. I want you all to know, I held way back on that time, alright? No pun, no, I just stopped. You're welcome. Why the surprise? You must have heard stories about our winged singularity. Looking at it in person felt different is all. I didn't think I would come all the way here.
By the way, this reminds me of a thing that would cry to me like this in the past. I mean, the reason I've come here is to watch Sam Joe do sick backflips into my eepy weepy jeepy juice. It's going to be hilarious, trust me. I wonder, do you think the cow is peacefully grazing grass somewhere right now? I'm sure of it. He'll be waiting for you even if you won't go back. I don't think it'll recognize me. I've gone through too many villain arcs now. Although they dazzle gloriously, they're empty inside, the husks I couldn't ever have gotten if I weren't a member of the League. That's why I liked photographs. They contained my image in all its honesty. I really liked looking at myself. For however long, when I look up at the sky, I can't see a thing. It's like I'm under a giant shadow. I mightn't know what is about to transpire. I don't get many lines this chapter. I guess my voice actor didn't get paid a lot. I will not be making a twit longer for this. I am distorting. This is how we can help him. By beating the shit out of him. We're going to farm him for ego gifts. Oh wow, he turned into a cow. Greg, buddy, boy, you gotta stop losing your shit, my dude. Lordy. 150 damage, just boom. Oh, he's got, oof. All right. Build up that charge. I am ready for leap. Oh, we slopped his head off. All right, now what are we doing? All right, you know what? I might have you stab all of our sanities. Look at this. I can just go for days. You think you could stop me? You can't. Oh, but Dongran might. 19 damage. Got him. Did you just call you saying Dongran? I think I did. You know, Dongran, whatever. Should it come down to this, I'll probably die soon. Being the BBEG was quite an interesting experience. In such a peaceful place. Goodbye, cow. Moo moo. What? This cow doesn't recognize me. Oh, well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Guess I'll distort harder. You're right, it doesn't recognize me. I may be filled with husks right now, but I know. I'm almost there. Soon I'll make my own technology to build myself up. I'm going to become the Mountain Dew. I'll gather a team again. I'll hire another secretary. There'll be a lot to do. So, I don't think I'll need you anymore. Miss Carmen, I believe that's not exactly the case. The path hasn't ended, and I finally see clearly where I should go. All that is left is a parasitic mutation of yin-yang bada-bada-bing-bang's glass. My shoddy copy of the glass, which didn't manage to be anything. What uses technology that can't change the world? So I want you to stop caring like I have. Let it cry for our agony and sorrow in our stead. Is this Millie? Is this Hi Millie? Hi Millie. I love shanking things. Oh man, I also love domination. Alright, Faust just starts strangling the tree. Ah! You saying? What are you doing? Nothing. You know what you could be doing? Shanking. I've decided to erase all of the patches, all of it. I'm tired of the past. Pulls out a lighter. I'm going to burn your character sheets now. DM's like, oh, you're getting a little into it, buddy. In other words, I will have no business left with you once Yisheng is gone. You don't break the contract, buddy. Where's my golden bow? Wait, did he just grow a zillion more HP? Oh no, that was his piece. All right. Oh my God, Yisheng is gonna get the kill. Oh, he's gonna stay at one. Never mind. Yisheng, it's you. You're the only one who needs to go for this to be over. Trying to choke slam Yisheng IRL. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dongran, calm down. Yisheng walked ahead. Wait, Yisheng? I must insist that I mark the end for Dongran. For that would be most ideal. Okay, buddy.
Plus 20? Plus 20. All right, I've had enough. Little did you know, I took Kav McGraw lessons, and now I'm about to apply them to your dank ass. Yisheng, I plead you, end this now, Dongran. How can I? In the end, someone has to cry tears, isn't that right? Dongran pulled the weapon, lodged into himself deeper inside. That cough was real. Yes, I'm getting into the part, you know. Oh my, uh-oh. When we, or at least I saw your mirror, I thought I was seeing what we didn't have. That's why they seemed so far, and that's why I could only look. It's why I had to settle for this reality. Like how I dreamed of stars as I watched fireworks. But the mirror, what it shows are possibilities, so do you see what I'm getting at? You don't have to envy the mirrored images. What you saw were the possibilities you held. You've had them all along. The wings to make your possibility a reality. That's what I wanted to tell you. You could be the positive Yang C that we all want you to be. That's how we have IDs. Yisang forgot. Listen, he's not very smart. He's too depressed. Listen, he doesn't think unless he's, like, told to think. He's saying, the first sinner, I've been waiting for you. If you join Limbus Company, I promise that we'll help you recover your torn and broken wings. And don't make promises that I have to cash, alright? All you sayings have outstanding talent. At the same time, all you sayings are ignorant. Oh, just like, we're all just stupid. All Yisang can see wings, but only one Yisang can fly, and that's me, because I'm awesome and you all suck. I'm the best Yisang. I'm gonna peace out, losers. I'm gonna fly away. He just flips off his other selves and just flutters away. They're my wings and they're yours in the reflection. Why do I think that? It's obvious. The mirror's a reflection of the self. Mirrors reflect things, guys. Did you know that you can look into a mirror and see reflections? Wow, that's how they work. If you saw wings on me, they were on you as well. They would obviously belong to you. Now, kick off the ground and flutter your wings. As the mirror shatters, oh boy, you're about to have 7 years bad luck. Sucks to be me. All I wished for. Me when I look in the mirror, it just breaks. I just look in the mirror and it just explodes. I'm like, oh, okay. Gonna be one of those days. Just once more I wish to fly. Break the birdcage. And be free. Okay, that was pretty epic. I think he got the point! I just see when he got the point! I'm so damn ass funny. Yisheng, can you please turn around and stab the bug man after I die? Please and thank you. Just Greg in the background wheezing. Everyone's just like, and you ruined it. We had the moment, and you ruined it, Greg. What are you doing? All right, losers, I'm out. Drops a pencil and the bowl of dice, flips everyone at the table off, and just backpedals out of the basement that they're playing in. After some time has passed, where's my golden bow? And you're a manager at Limbus Company, Dante, right? You seem somewhat unassertive for a manager. Don't give me that shit. Listen, I'm going to the beach. I'm going on vacation. Give me my goddamn trauma stick. You piece of I'm tired of your stupid company. If you want to be a leader, you best remember to nip any rising problems in its bud. I'll nip you in the bud. Screw yourself. Oh, thank you, Dante. You also hired she assassinations assassins to Sun's Shren, didn't you? They are telling you that they got the message. Damn it, Faust. I thought you were something of a half-wit, but I suppose you weren't put in charge for nothing. I don't know how things got complicated enough for you to get involved with our wings singularity, but
The tearful thing was K-Corp's singularity itself, and a confidential detail we could in no way allow to be known. I'll get your memories erased.
Okay.
We'll follow your... Oh, look, I decided to show up. Hi, guys. How did the chapter go? The sinners had memories of seeing something in the laboratory, but none of them could recall what it was, how the tears were collected, or how HP bullets were made. Do I get my stick? Oh, I did. I got my stick. Is that the memory wipe didn't work on me for some mysterious reason? Hell effing yes. Screw you, city. I do what I want. However, manager, I will say this much. From now on, I plan to face what I have left. Those being the mistakes the League of Nine have left, and the tasks left for me. I now have a personal quest. Here we go. Thus, I would like to resist as much as I can if needed. No longer will I bend as the wind blows. I won't let it sway me or strike me down. I am going to remember this, Yiseng, and I'm going to give you shit every time I see you decide not to engage. Rather than be slantwise and seep. I intend to walk where I plan to go. Will you aid me in my endeavors, Dante? Of course! I had to think about it for a minute. Hello? There we go. It amazes me how they can look so happy while eating out. I stepped out of the restaurant to briefly catch some fresh air. Oh my god, it's Deus Ex Damien! Damien Ex Machina. Hello, how you doing, buddy? What if there's a way to reach into that possibly infinite bag of chips and take what I don't have? What if all of us could have all the flavors that way? It wouldn't be considered theft, according to the rules made by adults, anyway. That, in fact, is stealing from me. Countless stars are in the sky, but they aren't all the same. If someone else saw them, they might have been nothing more than dim lumps of light. What? But someone who found the twinkle staggeringly charming took one of the stars and hung it on a high enough place for everyone to see, expelling the dark. Now, here's a question. What will become of me who has been robbed by me, and the star that's now forced to illuminate the dark forevermore? I stole from myself. The mirror your friends use isn't any different. That is such a cruel piece of technology. Listen, I don't care. Just give me my IDs, man.
불길이 나를 태운 것처럼 내 손엔 잿빛 먼지뿐.
Right then.
Who is it now?
Neir.
Minos?
Yeah, it's me. Hey, we got a problem. You know our primary LCB team? Yeah, they just got done with their mission out in District 11.
Oh, K-Corp?
Yeah, K-Corp.
Oh, good. Given their track record, please tell me they at least managed to get the golden bow before they caused whatever catastrophe you wrote to ask me to bail them out of.
I mean, yeah, they did get the golden bow, but well, let's just say that they got involved with K-Corp, like really involved, like singularity involved.
How even?
Listen, I don't know. They just did, okay? Look, they got the dang golden stick, and Virgilius took care of the sinner's involvement.
You better have been no less than a memory altercation.
Yeah, mind scrubbing, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, that's not the worst part. All right, listen, I have to present this, our progress, to our branch managers, and this is going to look bad. Like, really, really bad. One of our bus teams was just trouncing around a corporation, seeing all their secrets, getting involved with their singularity. Never mind that I'm gonna have to get my memory altered. We're gonna accidentally start another corporate war. I can't be blamed for that. It's gonna be a career killer. You're gonna arbiters showing up and it's gonna be my fault? Hell no.
Oh, and I think there was something about murdering a higher-up staff member, something. I don't know, Ding Dong, Dong Dong, his name's something like that. I don't know. So he was obsessed with awards. That one's not really a big deal, probably. Okay, listen. That's all aside. I just need this footage, spruced up. Give it a little elbow grease. Some post-production magic.
Spruced up? Do you think I can just wave my hands and magically fix hours and hours of footage?
Yes. Please just edit this. I beg of you. Just before the branch meeting, okay? Just for me. Oh, and once you're done, flush the raw footage, and you should probably go through a mind altercation too, just to, in case.
Ugh, fine. I can probably get this done in 2 hours.
2 hours? Oh yeah, 2 hours works. Oh man, thanks for saving my circuits over here.
Please tell me you've at least started the prep work for the next mission, and it's at least set up better than whatever the hell happened in K-Corp. Where are they even being sent to?
Oh, the next mission? Oh yeah, the LCCB department has their before team out in the Great Lakes, setting things up, so I think that's where we're going to be sending them next.
Oh, good. They do have that center that was at the lakes, right?
Yeah, they have Boat Girl, Ishmael, I think. That should be a way easier mission. She seems rather well put together, compared to the rest of the chuckleheads. She seems pretty prepared, performed pretty well despite our complications in this last mission. I mean, I'm sure they can't have that many issues out there on the Great Lakes. What are they gonna do out there? It's just water and sea monsters, and ice cream. I'm sure they can't mess up that badly out there. I mean, come on.
Like pissing off a syndicate?
Yeah, like pissing off a syndicate. I mean, they've been doing pretty good about, not doing that so far.
Last I checked, you can't drive a bus over a lake.
Oh, yeah, the not boat thing. Yeah, don't worry, I got it covered. I found a conversion shop for pretty cheap, reasonable price.
Cheap vehicle conversion doesn't really sound like a good idea.
All right, look, I'm trying to save money, okay? I'm sure it'll be fine. Plus, they'll get a little beach time, a little R&R, a little relaxation, technically. Yeah, it's, not a great part of it. It'll be fine, whatever. I mean, they'll have plenty of seafood. There's, I'm told, as much crab as they could possibly want to eat. Okay? Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
향기가